Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stojakovic is war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them are emulate, but none of them are
as always. It's Tuesday. We got Matt Pitt's special Tuesday show. We have all kinds of stuff that's going on. People are doing shows, interviews. We got new drama, old drama, side drama, more drama than you can shake a fucking wooden stick at. Isn't that right, old Mr. fucking Matt Pitt?
Yeah, shake my wooden leg at it. You know?
You could shake your wooden leg. Do you have a peg leg? Like, have you?
No.
Have you thought about getting one? I mean, like, even for around Halloween, I'm just saying that would be an adorable picture.
Look, I gotta be honest with you. I don't know how pirates did it. That looks uncomfortable.
Right. Even like with an ergonomic regular foot. You know, the funny thing is that we have a plumber who's got one leg over at Pawn Nation, and his name's Dave. So I've learned a lot, and he's newly an amputee. He just got his leg cut off like not even a year ago. So he's got all kinds of new shit. He's got one with those with servos and shit on it. I got to ask you more about your leg. I'm weirdly curious.
I'm willing to answer whatever you got.
There's so much. I mean, like one day the one question I'll ask you now, this is a personal one. Have you ever used it sexually?
My leg?
Yes. Like, could you put an attachment on it, like a dildo? Like, is it just a stump, or do you already have like something on there to like put onto a prosthetic?
It's just a stump.
Okay,
put the liner on.
When you put the when you put the liner on, can you put a dildo on that to like, you know?
I guess that's possible. I've never tried that.
I'm just wondering, do you think there's any people out there who might be into it? Because I've met some freaks in the world. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's possible. You know, it always goes sexual, these fucking questions.
I can't help it.
Like, every time someone's like, hey, I wanted to ask you something about your leg. Yeah, can you fuck with it on or what? Do you fuck with it on or off? Do you fucking use your stump as a fucking dildo? Like, what's going on here?
You know what? If I cut off my leg, I could put something on with like a deeper like angle, so I could press up against the wall and shit and really get a deep, hard thrusting angle. There might be something to cutting my leg off. I'm gonna bring in Xylee. I was gonna bring her in till later, but since we're
I didn't know,
just abusing her ears with all of our disgusting filth and flarf, I thought I at least get her opinion. Should a leg be used in a sexual fashion?
What in the hell kind of conversation did I walk into?
A copious one.
Oh my God. No, I didn't know when you wanted me to come in. So I just I saw the screen, so I just hopped in.
Well, that's cool. No, I'm gonna get to you later. We're gonna get
Okay, awesome.
And if you want to hang around, feel free. If not, go ahead and just chill out.
No, I'll be in the audience. I'll be in the
You
audience.
keep track of those motherfuckers. Keep them under control. They're a bunch of reprobates.
I got you. All right, bye.
Thank you. Xylie's coming. She's coming all over you. I mean, she's coming to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
whoa.
Thank you for the $5, Mari, you sweet face. Poor Matt. Poor Matt indeed. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I did talk to an engineer friend of mine, and I was trying to figure out a way I could like attach my stump, my liner, to like a prosthetic that's like connected to the mattress, so I can like get a little extra oomph. You know what I mean? So I felt like that would be a good idea, like to monetize something like that. So I talked to an engineer friend about that once. He was like, "Yeah, that's possible."
Go gadget sex foot.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. It would really be incredible. I personally think that you should definitely get some sort of weapon on there. And then just try out the different things. You know, you could do a video on just trying out different apparatuses on your foot, and you could do the old, like, pirate peg leg and shit. See, I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
I think all this is content.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a buddy who got a peg leg, a soldier. Like, he had lost his leg in the war, and he got a peg leg just for fun.
Just for fun, as they do, as people do.
He went to a Halloween dance as a zombie military guy, and he had a nurse like pushing him around in a wheelchair. And he's got his leg like mutilated. It was pretty funny.
That's pretty good. At least you gotta have a humor about it. You gotta have a sense of humor about this type of shit. Like I've been through hell. I've had my share of fucking terrible things happen. You know, bedridden, 525 pounds, fucking stroke, all that type of garbage. You got the robot parts in me and all that. You gotta laugh about it. You gotta find some humor in this shit because life sucks sometimes. Hey, what's that? That's a 25. Yeah! It's gonna go
Matt,
to my
do pistol squats till one leg is as strong as two.
What the fuck? What did he just say? He said, Matt, do pistol squats till one leg is as strong as two. $25. He wants you to be the one-armed asshole from Lady in the Water. The one who just worked out the one arm.
Oh, yeah, that guy, yeah.
What
God,
a
that movie was
fucking
bad.
terrible movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Shyamalan. Fucking goddamn that Shyamalan. He's just one of the worst. Thank you so much for the $25. You know what? You're gonna get a
that was the moment Shyamalan. I was like, oh, this guy might not be that good as they're saying he is.
No, The Village. The Village.
I never watched The Village. Never watched it.
Let me tell you, man, I was a fan of the Shams up until that point. Everybody was like, you gotta watch The Village, man. It's gonna blow your mind. It's one of the greatest movies ever. Oh my god, oh my god. I watched that fucking shit. It was before all the hype died down on it. I watched that fucking movie. I wanted to break a fucking bottle over the first child that I saw. I was just furious at the world. And Sigourney Weaver's in that movie, and I love Sigourney Weaver. But whatever.
And he just went on a reign of bad movie after bad movie.
So
what's the one where it's like the evil plants or like the wind is evil or something?
And the twist is they were all already dead. Fuck. He did have a fucking plant. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, okay. We got a lot to get into today. Nerdy John's here. I guess we'll let him in. We got to talk to you later, but we'll let you in on all this stuff that's going on first, I guess. Do you want to let him in, Matt? I mean, it's essentially your show. He's a guest.
Oh, that's good. You're good. He's good. He can stick around.
He's like, hey, you son of a bitch. What's up, John? Say hello. You didn't even say hello?
Hello.
Huh?
I said hello.
Huh?
I'm on my phone.
Why are you calling it on your phone, you fucking asshole?
Because I have the dog sit.
I don't give a fuck. Did I ask about your occupation?
You did not,
I
good
did not.
sir, but
No, I
I'm
did
giving
not.
you the reason why I'm calling on my phone.
Your audio is AIDS, so I'm going to put you on mute. You mute yourself, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Well, you got something to say?
Audio might be A's, but his connection might be better.
Absolute shit. NED, $20 for reasons. I'll take the reasons, whatever the reasons may be. I appreciate all the love. You guys are awesome. It's a good time for it. Fucking life sucks. All right. Where are we beginning this week? Because I do know there's a lot. There's so much to get into.
All right, so we could maybe start with. Did you want to start with Flamenco versus Nick again? I don't really have a clip for that. It was a long stream.
What do I have on screen? Yeah, we're gonna get the Nick thing. We can get.
Let's
sweep that.
We can channel Bobus 3 for that debate, by the way.
Well, stop.
Or you go to Nick's channel.
John, I could barely hear your fucking weird cell phone ass. What did you just say?
I'm gonna go upstairs. 1 second.
Cool. Okay, you got this on stream. We'll go with this first.
But before we do there, we can go ahead and pretty much sweep the Nick stuff. Let's be honest, because Nick's going to be on at some point. And if Nick comes on later on, he can talk about it all he wants because he actually was there. That's great. You watched it. You saw what happened, right?
Yes, I was actually in the voice chat while it was going on.
Oh shit! So you're the guy. You're perfect. Yeah. What
had
are
a front
your
row
thoughts?
seat.
So this is like the umpteenth time this has happened. I mean, you go back and forth. Is this the final time? What'd you think? Give me your synopsis.
I mean, I hope it's the final time. Jesus Christ! I mean, this guy just keeps fucking shooting himself in the foot. He should have less feet than I do. But the thing is, he just keeps this going. He gets into the Discord, right? He's in the Clip Live Discord. Nick's talking with Edwin about it. and he's answering people. He's answering people in the Discord. So he's going off on Discord, right? So someone screenshots it, and it basically makes him look like he's spurging out, which he was, man. He can't let it go. He's got to keep this going. So he's spurging out, and at 3:00 in the morning, he finally just pops in the voice chat, and he's just mad at Nick, and he's going off on Nick, and Nick's laughing at him, and Flamenco just doesn't. Flamenco's so mad, he's trying to like his words are twisting. He's trying to twist stuff around him. His main point was basically, listen, Nick, I get mad if someone calls me a pedophile, and I'm called a spurg. You get mad because Tommy because Tommy called you a Destiny clone, and you spurg, but you're cool with that. Like everyone's cool with you on that. But I'm a spurg.
Because you don't stop.
Yeah, because he doesn't stop. Nick never really went off on publicly about this.
No, he didn't. In fact, Nick handled it pretty well, all things considered.
Yeah. It was more handled in the DMs. It was handled like privately, stuff like that.
Nick took some shots, but he never bitched.
Yeah. Look, Nick took issues with being called a Destiny clone, and in my opinion, I feel like that's a little like it's like, come on, Nick, like like people are gonna call you that. It's not really that big of a deal, right. But like I can get where he's coming from. Still, like I can get why Flamenco's being mad. Absolutely. I can get why Flamenco's mad at being called a pedophile, right? But the fact that this is going for a week, more than a week now, is just—it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Look, Nick knows where to like get Flamenco going. Nick made a whole fucking stream on a collection of clips on Flamenco that was about 2 hours long. And Flamenco just got heated again over it, and it was mainly Flamenco. So Flamenco thinks that Nick had this ready to go, like all these clips ready to go. He's been like waiting for this moment.
Yeah.
Waiting
to
push that button.
Shut up, John, in the bunker.
Yeah, he was waiting to push that button and just, get that video out. And Nick's reply was, I started this afternoon, buddy. Like, all these clips are from, recent, and then there's a couple from a little bit while ago. But I started working on this afternoon. Do I not like you? Yes. Am I obsessed with you? No. That was the thing.
I love that. He goes, no, how is it? There's nothing old in there, asshole. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I've just been waiting. I've been waiting so long for this man to just make one tiny little mistake.
No, asshole. The fact that you think that is the problem. That's the whole. You're taking yourself and the situation far too seriously. You're debating this onward. You're making bad analogies, bad comparisons. You're not doing what Nick did. Listen. I'm going to talk to you for real. I'm going to talk to you like a guy. We're a couple dudes just hanging out for a second. Listen.
Yeah.
Everybody gets shit on. We all have shit. We got to sometimes eat it. When those things happen in life, when these moments present themselves, you have a choice. You got three choices, really. You can spurg and try to stop the joke or act like you're laughing with it when you're just getting mad at it. Yeah. You can actually laugh with it, understand your place in the world, understand your place in this community, that sometimes shit gets out, sometimes things happen, sometimes people make jokes, and you have to be able to be above that and laugh with it and give it back. And then, of course, there's a third choice. My old favorite of Shakespearean lines, I believe it is Shakespeare, quoted then by Rush. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. You can always choose to do nothing and let the chips fall where they lie. But the reality is, when you do that, it's just a matter of time before you do reply. So, those are your choices, kids. That's it. And they're pretty obvious of what's going to happen depending on what fucking lane you go down. Go ahead, John.
I wanted to add, when Nick, because Nick showed his 4K downloader and all the videos in order, and then Flam moved on to, well, you must have had these timestamped in some sort of document so that way you know what to clip.
Okay.
So,
that's crazy.
So I'm just, it's like, no matter.
Most of the videos that he showed were already timestamped by the original source. So
it's almost life was just easier.
Yeah.
Like that. What is that proof of? There's still nothing old beyond the scope of this current drama. that would indicate what you're saying is true, Flam. You can't just say, if he would have put out a video, if Nick puts out a video and it's all old shit, all old clips mixed in with the new, then you might have something. Maybe you just put in the new stuff. Oh, I had a break glass in case, whatever. But he didn't. He used all new stuff. Whether or not they were timestamped, well, who fucking care? What does that prove? He could have timestamped it 5 minutes before. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Who cares? What is it proof of?
Yeah, the best part of the stream, in my opinion, was near the end before I left. This girl, right? Her name's Ash Reacts. Well, she's like a known kind of commentary spurg, if you will. She's a mod in Flamenco's chat. She gets very emotional. Tommy once called her a clout chaser on Twitter, and she spiraled a bit. She gets very emotionally attached to these YouTubers. So she sees herself as like a defender, of a protector of Flamenco. So she comes in. By the way, I've been trying to get a interview with this girl, now recording. I had a private conversation with this woman for about an hour and a half, because the agreement was, let's have a private conversation first, and then I'll probably do the podcast. And then we did the private conversation. And then she's like, you know what? I don't want to do the podcast. I was like, okay, fair, whatever. So I've heard her side of the story, but basically her side of the story is she was spiraling on Twitter. This 17-year-old edgelord named Spondyle went into her DMs. They were having a back and forth. Spondyle was like trolling her, saying to send feet and saying horrible things to her and stuff.
Shit.
To which she got him to show a picture of his face, which wasn't actually him. It was another person. So it was a troll all along. Show a picture of his face. To which she said, oh, now I can dox your face and show it all on Twitter. Wow. Say hello to OBS Studios. Hello to my internal hard drive. She does that dumb thing.
That's smart.
So that went public, right? And she's a Flamenco mod, and people have trying to bring this up to Flamenco for a couple months now. And Flamenco, from what they say, Flamenco either ignores it. From what Flamenco says, he doesn't really understand what's going on, doesn't really register it, doesn't really care. He just knows Ash is like his mod, doesn't really talk to her. Well, she comes into the voice chat, and she's really weird, and she says something like, Flam, I can't lie for you. I have no bandwidth to lie, okay? We know each other. And Flamenco's, I've never talked to you before. I don't know what you're talking about. And he's like, we've DM'd before, Flamenco. We've talked before. I see you as someone I know, I protect. And Flamenco's like, he goes in, he's like, what's your Discord? We have one. I sent one DM to you. Just one. So it was just a really funny instance of a very weird, awkward situation. At that point, Nick is like, all right, I'm going to go now, guys. This is kind of dumb. So see you guys later. So
Nick couldn't take it anymore. I don't blame him. So hopefully that's it. There's no more between these two. We got enough, right? If
it's not, and then Flamenco, if he continues to do this, he's just going to destroy his reputation at this point. He's lost 300 subscribers on Social Blade. I think it's still going down. Augie hasn't disavowed or anything, and his whole point was basically I'm not going to disavow him because you guys are telling me to disavow him, but I do think what he's doing is, of being a spurg. And
I saw Augie say that, and I found it interesting. I feel that that's one of those things that you don't say out loud. It's just me. This is me, and the reason for that is you're giving people ammo here. You're giving them something to doubt. It's like you can't not cover something if you feel that way just because you're rebelling against other people telling you to do so. Because I think that kind of looks bad on integrity wise. You got to cover it if you feel it, if it's important, especially because now you saying that, people can point to that moment and go, well, if Augie would have just disavowed, if something does happen, you've created a point for people to point back to. So I think it's one of those where in the future you just do either you let them talk. They're going to talk either way. They're going to blame you either way. But the longer you let it go, the more that's going to die out. And then when you feel like making a determination, a ruling, whatever the case may be. And I like that he's aware of his influence, by the way. Although I did notice he did not want to use the word influence. He's aware of it. He knows that he has sway, and I think that's important, especially for the younger creators in the community, to have that every so often, because so many fucking don't, Matt. So many don't. They think without any registry of that. That's scary. It's really, really terrifying when you think about the type of fucking axe you can swing without any thought. At least Augie's out there with this big fucking axe, and he's like, okay, I got to make sure that I wield this the correct way. Because if I don't, I'm going to just chop my fucking leg off. And Matt, you could tell him not to do that. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah, I think Nick's major point was like, look, all right, Augie does what he does, but my thing is like when Flamenco spurs or he does something stupid, Augie has to take him to the side and fucking tard wrangle him and tell him why it's wrong. And Augie's in his 20s, early 20s. Flamenco's my age,
right?
So it's just like that. If a 20-year-old has to take you to the side and be like, "Hey, man, you're fucking up. Something's wrong here. You got to stop." That's a red flag.
It's no bueno.
Yeah.
He can only use the I have autism card so much when it comes to that.
And Augie has another autistic sidekick, so I'm sorry, swing and a miss. Yeah, you can't. Yeah. That card's not going to work. Not with the Augster. Not with the Augster. He's already swimming in the mongoloidization of the world. I can't fucking use it.
So, I made a tweet saying, "Well, everyone, it's official," and it is.
What are you doing?
What
are you
doing?
What are you doing?
I'm sure
we have something already to cover. There's something on the screen. Who told you?
Well, no,
what are you doing? Don't switch to Act Man. What are you doing?
He said no. He didn't say Act Man. He didn't say Act Man. He said Ash.
I said Ash.
Oh,
you
sorry.
dumbass!
I thought you were doing the Act Man story. I saw him cover something earlier.
No, you fucking idiot!
Hey, all right, now you can just. Ooh. Now you wait until I. Cringy McCringerson really just got uppity. Okay.
Bro.
Ooh, he tried though. Just that's not good. All right, let's continue on. I don't care what Ash said. Did Ash say anything of importance?
I mean, let's see. She got unmodded, right? And she said, "Well, it's official, everyone. It kind of puts me in a weird spot personally. I know Flamenco isn't a pedophile. I've always had Flamenco's back, but due to wanting to fit in an old mistake in SJWs in the community, I don't know if I'm welcome anymore." So she got unmodded finally, and she's mad about it. I don't like that.
That was not even a bad response overall, considering the type of spurg she is.
Yeah.
Or at least presented herself to be up to this point. Wasn't worth fucking goddamn interrupting, John.
I've talked to Ash personally, and I will say that she takes this stuff way too seriously. She feels like she has an emotional connection to Andy Worski, Keemstar, and Flamenco, and those are red flags. And yeah, that's you got to be careful with those.
I think we're gonna call an audible. Xylee, we could use your grace at this moment in time. Is there anything more in the next story in Flamenco? Are we done there?
No, let's move on. Let's move on.
We're going to cover a couple other stories because the Ricky Berwick thing is what I really want to get to. But I have been just overcome with emotion. And I feel it's proper time to cover another story. Xylee, dear.
# cancel Nerdy John.
Nice timing.
That's perfect. Hello there. Hi,
Xylee.
darling.
Hi.
So... John, you shut up until your fucking string is pulled. You understand?
You called my name and I came running for you.
I did, darling. So you did a show last night.
Yes, I did.
And I heard it was a spectacular show.
Yes. First of all, I would like to thank Matt Pitt,
Yo.
Tipster, Willie, and Nerdy John did a little something on there too.
Yeah. So, I mean, I heard that everybody that you mentioned was fantastic. And then a Nerdy John happened. Do we have a clip of this, Matt?
That's the second link I sent you.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's time-stamped.
Shit. Who pulled your string? Nobody. You did this to yourself.
You did. You did, Nerdy John.
Yourself. All right, hold on. I'm trying to. I don't see it. I see two of the same ones, Matt. Two of the same.
It's the same. They're the same video, but they're both different timestamps. Here, I'll send
I got
it to you
it.
again.
I think I got it. I think that's right there.
Yeah.
We're good. Don't mind me. I'm just stupid. See, that's how you say someone's stupid. You walk me to the river of stupid and let me drink. I know I'm stupid. I don't need a reminder from you, of all people, John, especially when I've heard the type of spurk you were. You cringy some bitch. I'm trying to find the stupid window. There we go. Now it's on screen. All right. Would you like to lead this in, Xylee, or should I just play it?
Just play it, because honestly, the one thing I have to say about John, when he first joined, he actually had a really good question for the dude. It was a really good question. But when he cut his camera on, he did what we're about to watch.
Why did you let him cut his camera on? All right, look. I am not one to judge anyone, although I am one beautiful man. Jessica Pizzle, how you doing, baby? With $2 twice. I have a deep emotional connection to damages caused by lightning. You know what you wanted to really type out there, Jessica Pizzle. It's okay.
You're such a whore.
I am. What do you want from me, Riley? Yes, I'm trying.
I work hard for my money. So hard for it, honey.
That's right, baby.
For his money, so you better treat him right. All right.
Let's go ahead and play this thing.
Thing has happened where Eugene and Cooney had.
Oh, we
gotta
add.
Dude, I saw that coming. I saw that 2 seconds. I was like, that is gonna. Okay, there you go. A lot of people's eyes, and they've kind of gone after her, and she's really done nothing wrong. Do you feel bad about the way people have kind of treated her in the past like this?
Don't say you're gonna repeat yourself. Don't do it, please.
Yeah, because nobody asked that question.
I'm not ready for it.
Nobody asked that question. That's actually a really good question, Matt. Good job.
I'm sorry. Wait.
I'll repeat it. Do you feel bad that Eugene and Cooney has become like the antagonist to people?
I was over
that
him
are
at
kind
that
of obsessed
point.
with her. She's become the bad guy. No,
I don't.
So you think she deserves this?
Can I ask?
Watch Nerdy.
Hold on. Let him answer. Sorry, let him answer. But I want to ask him something.
I don't think she necessarily deserves as much hate as she gets, but I also don't feel bad for her.
Why not?
Why should I? It just comes to the game of being me. Oh, thank you, next Jordan. Thank you for that.
No. Keep going though. Why not?
John, stop.
John, what are you doing?
It comes with the territory of being online.
You can pause it there.
I'm just having stuff.
Give me some context. What did I just see? I think I saw a serious moment, and goddamn, John losing his fucking mind. What happened?
I don't know. Like, this is what I'm seeing, right? I'm not watching the videos on Discord.
I love this, Matt. You tell me what you're seeing. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not watching the videos on Discord. I'm just asking the question. I got the disabled videos for everybody, right?
Right.
And I'm going back and forth to the stream to read the chat. So I'm like, I'm asking the question, I'm listening to his answer, and then I click on the stream to like read the chat, and I just see John just flicking everybody off, and then I hear like, "Oh, that's real nice. Oh, thank you so much." And I'm like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is he doing?"
He was clicking people off.
Yeah, he's flicking the guy off.
Flicking. I thought he was clicking people off again. I was like, he's done that here. Yeah, flicking.
No, so I thought he had just turned his camera on right then and there and started flicking them off. I didn't know his camera was already on, but
yeah, his camera was already on, and then when Matt asked the dude the question, and and that Ari guy, he answered it. John just, oh God, got angry, grabbed his hair, and then flicked him off and put his middle fingers right in his camera. Like grabbed his hair.
Hair. You were being real generous with hair.
Stop it! I'm being nice. But he did. He grabbed his head and then he put his middle fingers in the camera, and I'm like, oh God, this is not middle school. Oh.
John looks like he took a roll of carpet and just stapled it to his head and then burned the top of it.
I knew you were going to get him for this. I knew it.
That's what it looked like to me on a daily basis. I don't know what to say. John, what happened? What fucking epilepsy did you have on stream? I pulled your fucking string.
I think he's refusing to talk. I don't know.
Wow.
John, you there?
My dogs needed something.
Oh, you son of a bitch! What happened on stream?
Oh, the dude was being, in my mind, an idiot. So I decided to be performative, and I flipped off the camera. Cringy thing.
Very. Xylee, what happened?
What, that particular moment, or like the whole damn stream?
What happened in that moment?
Nerdy took it to a level that he didn't have to. I have to be honest with you.
What way? So it seemed like what the person was saying was of a serious nature, right? And you were trying to let him get it out and stuff, and trying to be like in that moment. And John's freaking the fuck out. Is that pretty much what happened?
Yes, pretty much. Pretty much. I hate to throw him under the bus, but yes, pretty much.
I thought at that point we were already at the blood sports section.
No, I don't. Nerdy John, I don't do blood sports.
See,
sir.
he thinks everybody does fucking blood sports. He thinks we do blood sports.
It was kind of getting there, though. I mean, Tipster.
Tipster did. I mean, Tipster took it there, yeah. But I mean, yeah. Tipster took it there. Look,
okay.
I didn't think it was an issue that he flicked them off. I thought it was funny.
It was just cringy. It was cringy. It wasn't like he broke a law or anything, but it was like, oh god,
Cringy.
like why?
Cringy as fuck. Oh my god, it was very cringy. It's weird. John's weird. We have to accept that. It's okay.
Well, bless us. Damn right we are. We're on YouTube. Hello.
Oh, I'm the weirdest of all. See, that's the great thing about being weird in this community. We can judge the other weirdos because YouTube is really just the 31 flavors of awkward. So, what flavor are you? I'm definitely some sort of pistachio. Hey, hello. Ooh, Bandit with a $50 big one. Oh my goodness, thank you guys.
Oh hell yeah!
Love to. And can they feel your love tonight? Yes, I can. $50 motherfucking dollars. Oh, you know the copious crown's going on for that.
Is that what you do for 50? You start singing?
Well, I just sing randomly because retarded. But $50 will make me sing on most nights. Yes.
So with this chest pains guy, I got to give it to him. This guy sat in a call with all of us, shitting on him, took it all, and hasn't bitched about it at all. I think he said one comment, Xylee.
Yeah. He put on his community tab. He goes, well, you can tell by her title. Basically, he said, you can tell by her title we disagree, but I appreciate her having me on. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You're a creep, but oh.
So he took his whooping very well, if you would say.
Sometimes
he didn't freak out. He didn't do any of that. He was calm, cool, and collected the whole time. Because honestly, he didn't care. He didn't care what we were saying to him.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
He didn't care about what we were saying. He didn't care about when we asked him, "Do you even care about Eugenia Coon? Do you want her to get better?" He's like, "I don't care."
I don't care. Nah,
the guy was bad.
People, I hate I don't care. Because then why are you here?
Yeah.
Because it's bullshit. We know people actually do care. I mean, you might have a different word or a different way to describe your care, but you're here. That's caring. I'm sorry. That's effort. I'm just bored. No, fuck off. Tired of that shit.
According to him, the reason why he has to act like he cares because he's locked into an algorithm.
Yeah, don't buy it either. Sorry. Riveter, I was talking to Nerdy in Discord, says Riveter, in the DMs, was trying to talk him down off a ledge. He was having none of it last night. Nerdy John, why do you hate this person? Why were you so mad? I mean, what's going on?
Oh, his arguments were stupid.
Yeah, but that's not just a reaction to stupid arguments. I mean, that seems like something you were angry. Like you had something wrong. Fuck you, motherfucker. I mean, you were physically giving him the bird. I mean, there had to be something deeper there.
No, it was it was irritating, but part of it was me trying to be performative.
That doesn't make it cooler. You need to stop calling it performative. It's not helping. It's not. I don't know if you think that's going to help, but I'm just saying, it just makes you sound weirder. Just don't use performative anymore. It was my art. Fucking weirdo. I love you.
Well, at least he admits it. I mean, give it to him. At least he admits it.
I'll give it to him. All right.
Oh, you're so mean.
It's my art. I would not understand. You can understand.
Nerdy Johnny, you're missing a great opportunity to turn your cam on and flick Dave off.
Yeah, he never did it. He had the perfect opportunity.
That would have been funny.
It would have been. But now it's just too late.
Like you get Nerdy John, you do a stream, and like Nerdy John never says anything, and you're arguing with somebody, and then Nerdy John just turns on his camera and flicks the guy off, and that's all he does.
That's all. He becomes Craig from fucking South Park.
Hey, don't tip me off, you son of a bitch.
Hey, fucking amazing.
Okay, Riveter, shut up. I do not like what Riveter is saying in the chat.
I think Nerdy was trying to impress Xylee. I think he has a little crush on her. Ooh, rather.
Hey, Xylee, I gotta ask. Me and Tommy went over a bit of this before. Did you have any issues with what Tommy was saying, or?
No, not at all. I was pleasantly surprised, to be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe what Nerdy John needs is a lady like you, Xylee, to break him off one. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! Hell no! I would kill him, Dave. I would kill him.
I tried to take it to another direction.
I know you did, Matt. I appreciate you, Matt. I appreciate
right back.
you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Continue to swim us away.
Tommy's stream was good. Tommy's stream was good.
Would you ever? Would you want to? We were trying to get you on. Tommy's thinking about getting you on as a guest eventually if you're down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Ooh, I got you before Tommy.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. All right. I like it.
I was yours first, baby.
Say it again.
Tommy's always the last one to know about people.
Yeah.
Like it's always Willie Max finds them first, and then like, he's like, that's how it was with Technicals. He was like, "Who the fuck is this guy with the afro talking about Smash? What the fuck is this guy?" Like he always finds these people last.
Well, we're old, and see, Tommy's way more on the internet than I am. But unfortunately, Tommy gets sidetracked by cats, and he just doesn't see it. Now poker. Now everything I guarantee it's all poker. Me, it has to be under 2 minutes, or I just don't care.
Yeah.
I'm really.
Oh dear God! Why do I always get in these situations with you on your damn show?
Jessica Pizzle says, "Nerdy better lay off my cougar, baby." Jessica Pizzle's claiming you as her cougar. Xylee, thoughts?
Damn right, Jessica.
This is
damn
for that
right.
big $50 donation earlier. Bringing out the bong. Thank you so much. I love it. Xylee. All right, so we got this clip here. What is this from earlier? This is Tipster, Matt. What is this?
Yeah, this was Tipster. Basically, Tipster comes into the call, and basically this turns into like a big rage fest with Tipster. He rages a bit.
Tipster does?
Oh my God.
He got mad.
I like it. All right, let's go.
It takes a second to get going, but he gets mad.
All right, let's see it.
I found something very interesting you said early on in this interview, and it was something you just.
Oh, son of a bitch!
YouTube Premium, Dave.
I don't care. I'm not a rich person. That's rich people stuff. I watch ads. Damn it!
Hey, thank you for watching the ads.
You're welcome. I'm supporting you,
Your
Xylee.
channel quote locked into Eugenia Cooney content, and that's just the way your channel's going, because that's what people want to see on your channel. Don't you have control over what content you create on your channel? You just have to create Eugenia content because that's what gets views?
I don't have control over what the algorithm promotes, though.
I mean, you do when Eugenia Cooney's in your channel tags.
Okay, so that's, again, in SEO, would have just seen the most viral tags and everything from the other ones, which one's performing well, and put that into the channel just to help the overall one. But still, even without those...
Xylee, what you smoking?
Pall Mall Orange 100.
I knew it was a fucking Pall Mall. I knew you were a Pall Mall smoker. You just look like one. I fucking knew it.
Oh my God.
That or Lucky Stripe. I knew it was going to be one of the two.
Well, at least you didn't call me an old broad with a cigarette, which I changed my Discord name to.
Yeah, I think I guessed at one point it was a Virginia Slim.
Oh no, hell no.
No way, a Virginia Slim.
I'm a fucking lady, but not that type of lady. Just saying.
If she was in a Jay and Silent Bob movie, she'd be smoking nails. Just how it is.
Still, it was the same case before, all the way back to early 2020, when I had no idea how the hell to operate a channel.
So even if we were to take you at your word and believe hey, okay, some SEO engineer or whatever you called it put in those tags for you, wouldn't you be monitoring what tags that person would be adding to your channel? After all, you're responsible for what tags are on that channel, especially if those tags could potentially lead to the termination of your channel for misleading metadata, right?
I mean, personally, to be honest, that would have been done the last time I communicated with an SEO engineer was 2 years ago, and I was barely doing anything, so I barely remember what the hell it was experimenting around with. I probably just gave someone, said, sure, see what you can do, and then left it at that. I probably forgot. I honestly forgot it until you mentioned it.
Now that you know that those tags are on your channel, don't you think it would be appropriate to remove those?
Yeah, I guess I could. Sure.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I still don't get this whole like, okay, well, that's where the algorithm's going, so I have to create this kind of content. I mean, you're a content creator. You can make whatever
do you
content
feel bad
you want.
That's content people are receptive for, and if that's the only thing the algorithm is really going to care about, well then, and people, because there's clicks that fuel the algorithm, then okay, fine, so be it. But also, I just want to say, I am proud that I could expand off other videos besides.
Man, this guy is fucking wordy, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Word
I mean, I know
salad.
we're getting to something good. I can feel we're building here. This guy speaks in fucking novels. Holy.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Word
say
salad.
much.
No, he doesn't. He says a lot of words without saying anything.
Yeah, it's
by the way,
evident.
Dave,
yeah. What?
Are you aware what his claim is?
No, please tell me.
His claim is that Eugenia Cooney's brother is using Eugenia Cooney as a digital sex
I
slave.
did hear this. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
he's the one who made that claim, huh?
Yes.
And so, please tell me somebody just asks what evidence.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And what has he got?
A profile picture that a Chip's profile picture is the same as this YouTube profile picture that follows a lot of Eugenia Cooney harassers. So therefore, it's got to be Chip. It's got to be Eugenia Cooney's brother. You know, it couldn't be someone went and found a picture, you know, of his brother and used it. No, that picture goes farther back than this. You know, that's his evidence.
Willie got him good on that.
The fuck?
That's his evidence.
Fuck?
Yeah.
So
this dude's
has he
crazy.
gone to the police? Because obviously, with a claim like that and the evidence of which he has, gone to the police, right?
What? No.
Why doesn't he go to the police? They'll sort this out quick, fast. I think we should all convince him to go to the police. Because if he goes to the police, he's going to get called the stupid fucking idiot that he clearly is. And it won't be just by us. It'll matter because a cop will say it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that would be important. I'm saying we should just really try to fucking encourage him to go to the cops. I mean, it'd be the best thing for everybody. Because holy. Oh, all right, let's see here. So I'm assuming it's this idiot that just is what pisses Tipster off and makes him explode.
Yeah.
Well, Tipster had previously covered this dude on his stream and was cussing about him on his stream, and then I found the dude and got the dude on my channel.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I
Yeah.
like that little nuance. Okay. All right. I like it. All right. If he would, he'd get laughed out of the room. That's my dude, T-Maker. He knows. He knows. By the way, a little fun fact I always like to point it out because it always embarrasses him a little bit. I've known that guy since 2002. Since I've known him
wow.
officially for fucking 20 years. We met in AIT in the United States Army. Fucking, that's your training you do after basic training. I've known that dude a long ass time. He found me after a long time after the Army. And he's just always been one of the coolest people I've ever fucking known. And I just want everybody to know, that's my guy. Give him some love. And while you're giving him love, hit that like button too. Because you're getting premium entertainment tonight. We haven't even gotten to Ricky Berwick yet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Isn't that kind of cool?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. All right, let's go.
Besides not just Eugenia, but other people who suffer from eating disorders have performed very well. I did a lot of great video essays on topics that I never
Video
thought I would be
essays.
introduced to, that I was so fascinated.
Oh, he's right, 2001. Yeah, it was 2001. I'm sorry. Because, yeah, I graduated from basic in October. You're right. 21 years. Our friendship can drink.
For. So I'm really thankful to the subscribers, and it's often the subscribers who pitch me the video ideas. They're the ones that'll say, do one on like this Tumblr celebrity that was famous in the past. And I love doing that content. It's so fascinating and has so many different kind of like internet subcultures in there. So I'm so glad that I could kind of branch off and do other content that also isn't directly Eugenia related, but also I'm just very fascinated. It's really the subscribers I have that I really enjoy. I love them all.
Enjoy.
Okay. Quick question. Are you at all concerned about Eugenia Cooney's well-being?
No.
I mean, I'm as concerned as someone speculating on the internet can be. I can't say I have this personal empathy.
That is one of the most telling things I've ever heard anybody say in the history of words. I am as...
But wait, he learns to care real quick after Tipster goes off on him.
He said, as much as a person speculating, the awareness and the lack of care of the awareness is unbelievable. He went from to fuck, I'm Lucifer and I'll eat your baby. Like, what the fuck, you goddamn evil son of a bitch? What's wrong with you?
He's crazy. I'm telling you, when I mean this, he's there's something wrong with this guy. Oh my God, it's horrible.
Oh, it hurts deep inside. Oh, I'm rooting for my tipster.
Again, I don't have her experiences. I can't. But of course, I would love for her to get better. I would love for her to change. But nobody online has the power to influence that. Jacqueline didn't, and that was the closest person to her.
Okay. But like
that lack of just understanding of how humans work as well. Any human has an ability to influence any fucking human in a positive manner if they simply put the effort in. They won't always do it, but let me tell you, there are far too many fucking stories of people just simply being in someone's life, changing it completely. That is an inept fucking statement, what that man just said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So you said that you're concerned about her well-being. We all are. As someone who considers her a friend at this point, I'd say I'm concerned about her well-being too. But here's the thing.
Everybody's concerned for her, obviously.
Do you think that making videos about how her brother uses her as his digital sex slave and videos of people donating, asking if her brother touched her is going to help her at all? Like, how do you think that that's going to positively contribute to her well-being?
There hasn't been anybody else that have reported anything close to that, right? This is his creation, correct?
As far as this is the first time I've ever heard about this.
And he created the wave.
I think they're running it on the Reddit. And he, like when Willie came in, Willie was like, I know you're on your Reddit. You can't say you're not on that Reddit.
Yeah.
You know, they're running with all sorts of crap on that Reddit. And now it's the brother. First it was the mom, then the dad. Now it's the brother.
But I mean, with any cursory search, there's nothing to support it. Like, you can't run it. I mean, Reddit's full of retardation. You can't run it.
Right.
You know, like, if you want to just say it's clickbait for views and buy, all right, see you, fuck you, buy. That's it. We don't need to talk about you no more. But to rationalize in a way while also sounding like you're the fucking spawn of Satan and Hitler is like, this dude's fuck. This is like some fucked up shit that I'm hearing out of this man's voice. I can't wait for Tipster. This is gonna be great.
I said this, nobody online can positively contribute or help. That is not possible. Okay?
But do you think it's not causing harm that she has to look at that shit all the fucking time?
No. If she doesn't like
you
it,
don't think that's potentially causing harm? This woman gets harassed every fucking day, and you don't think your stupid fucking videos and your goddamn bullshit theories about how she's being her brother's fucking like digital sex slave?
Look, I don't like to get on waves of this very often because I think it used incorrectly, and it is used incorrectly so fucking often, it can really do a lot of damage. But this is a clear fucking case of someone creating a wave and using that fucking wave to hurt someone directly. This is not one of those situations where we're speculating over what actually has created distress. No, this is clearly created distress upon Eugenia, and it could easily be laid at this man's feet. This is a completely different situation than the normal, well, you need to be responsible for your audience and what they do with your memes. This is not that, and I think it's very important to make the distinction.
Tommy had some criticisms for Tipster during this when he was listening to it, because he's kind of on the level like, look, he's a big freedom of speech advocate. So if like this guy wants to make crazy fucking content about Eugene Cooney, he's well within his right to do so. But it's still, we're well within our right to like call him batshit insane.
Bingo, right? bingo. Nobody is saying. I don't know if Tipster does say you don't make that content. You can make that content, but you're gonna fucking get it. You're going to get it. And let me tell you, you might get it in the real fucking world. This is not like one of those threats type fucking situations. This is not saying, no. I'm saying you are saying something that is damaging somebody on a personal fucking level. And you can't fucking be responsible for what happens to you after that, man. You got to be more fucking thought. You got to put some fucking brains into that head. I mean, you're going to fucking, you're going to ruin your reputation for one, if you haven't already. But think about all the backlash that you're open to it. You can't say that you're not. You're open to all of it. Like, fucking wise up, man. Jesus.
Well, yeah, I brought it up to him. I'm like, what are you going to do if lawyers knock on your door with papers?
Good Lord. He's accusing family members of fucking sexually exploiting their daughter or their brother. Yeah. Like, this is crazy.
Yep.
Go to the police.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get him to go to the police. That's the move here.
And he's also saying that the parents know about the alleged abuse and they let it happen, and that the dad participates in it too.
Does he not know that you have to have receipts for this? You have to have something, and yet continues to provide nothing.
I don't think he cares.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care, and his receipts are so convoluted, it's absolutely ridiculous.
I think he's able to twist it in his head that these are like actual evidence when they're not.
It's dumb.
Favor some shit is going to negatively contribute to that? Are you fucking retarded?
See, I hate this. This is why I'm getting mad about it too, because I hate these type of fucking situations. Because they can be used so easily to kind of derail other topics and shit. You know, you can bring other things into it, the influence debate, the silencing debate, all those type of things. You can pull them in. I hate that. But this is one of those where I just feel it's clear cut. Like, go for it, Tip.
Hey, please let's watch it, please. Don't use the R word, thank you. Okay.
I'll use the R word all I fucking want. I'm fucking disgusted by people like you.
Wait a minute.
Pause it. I thought he was gonna say, I'll use the R word all I want. I'm fucking retarded, okay, buddy? Like,
that would have been great if you did that. But wait a second. The person who is openly admitting to fucking whoa, no. What?
This is what the T channels do, man. They make these like crazy accusations about people, and then they
don't say retard.
Oh, you said R word? No, I can't have a conversation. No. All right, back that up. You can't say that.
You can't say that. Did you know that Eugenia Cooney is being used as a sex slave by her relatives? Isn't that fucking retarded?
Yeah, the average TV viewer is like, I agree with everything in that statement besides the last part of that.
I got nothing. This guy's, I feel like I'm losing IQ points and possibly my soul.
It's like T channels are like, my area is a safe space where I ruin people's lives on the internet, on a daily basis, but it is a safe space.
Yeah, the internet is becoming so fucking scary because we're seeing more and more real life events. You know, there was 2 incidents in my fucking town recently where a threat that was not a threat, it was an instance that was strictly online on other sides of the fucking town ended up in a fucking fight that involved like multiple people and shit. I've heard 2 stories about this in the past month. People are starting to get tired of the internet bullshit, and if they see you, they're putting hands on you. It's what's happening. We got to start worrying about that shit because it's like, I'm over here. Well, people can travel now. Planes are still cheap. I'm just saying. Y'all need to start thinking for this shit. This is why I just laugh, man. You got a problem with me, come to Pawn Nation. I'll sell you a TV. Fuck. Quick, Dave, do you crave crayons to eat? Only the blue ones.
Fucking mob mentality hate campaigns against Eugenia Cooney and spread this bullshit against her. What the fuck is the matter with you?
I explained my
What is literally the fuck of the matter with you?
All right, hold on, Titcher. Calm down for a second. Hold on.
You know what? I'm a little bit heated, Xylee, so I'm going to go ahead and step out. But literally, dude, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Damn right.
God damn it.
Another ad. Xylee, you goddamn fucking
I didn't set the ad. Listen, the last time I looked at it, it was a yellow $, okay? So I didn't know I had ads on here yet.
Okay, wait. Go back about 5 seconds, all right? Because there's a funny joke I did, and I want to hear it.
Oh, I'm
again.
sorry, man. We're at 37:42. Let's go to 30.
Fucking ad.
Smoking.
Please let's watch it, please. Don't use the R word, thank you.
I'll use the R word all I fucking want. I'm fucking disgusted by people like you who go on these like fucking mob mentality hate campaigns against Eugenia Cooney and spread this bullshit against her. What the fuck is the matter with you?
I explained my
What is
point.
literally the fuck of the matter with you?
All right, hold on, Tipster. Calm down for a second. Hold on.
You know what? I'm a little bit heated, Xylee, so I'm gonna go ahead and step out. But literally, dude, you can go fuck yourself.
I apologize for Tipster's actions, sir. That was not right at all. And I just wanted to ask one question. Could you reiterate what do you think the relationship is between Eugenia Cooney and her brother?
There definitely has been some clues to say that there is something very inappropriate, a personal violation kind of category going on there. In other videos, there's been some hints here and there. And again, that brother's online activity, the drawings, the fact that it seems every little interest there aligns up almost to the T. The fact that my video, I have reason to believe he obsessively watches the comments on her.
Go to the cops!
And subscribes to other channels.
Please go to the cops, please.
He's ridiculous. This dude was so ridiculous.
Matt,
oh
good try,
my God.
though, man. Good try, dude.
I wanted to go, sir, I apologize for Tipster. He was being a retard. I wanted to do that, but I didn't know
that would have been funny.
I know, but I just didn't want him to like dip out. Like, I don't know. I didn't know how mad he was.
He would have. Big pussy.
And so the funny thing is, Willie mentioned this, but the subreddit, which this dude's more than likely is from, they believe that Congress sent Willie to disinform people about what's really going on about Eugenia Cooney. So who knows? Maybe the police officers in Eugenia's town are paid off by their parents.
Well, damn! Look at you, super sleuth.
They're calling Willie Mack Onision 2.0 when it comes to Eugenia Cooney.
What?
Yes, he is Onision 2.0. It was literally a post on Reddit.
Who's calling that?
Reddit.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh,
Tipster found that and he saw it and he posted it up on Twitter.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy. These people are crazy.
Crazy.
This guy, it's like it's like this guy has no emotions whatsoever. But when you watch his videos, this was the hardest video for me to make, and I'm like, oh, you don't care, so how is it hard for you to make? You disingenuous shit.
Two things. How the fuck could Willie Mack possibly be Onision? He does not have his hair.
No.
Facts.
And second, AC. Apparently, it's AC's birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, AC.
So, allow me to do something special that I do for the people, the inhabitants, the loyal subjects, if you will, of the copious kingdom.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear AC, you son of a bitch. Happy birthday. I said happy birthday. Hit me one more time with that. Happy birthday to you. I'll kick you in the nuts.
Happy birthday, AC. Happy birthday.
Oh, that was awesome. Good job.
It was beautiful. I'd say almost orgasmic. Happy birthday.
That was awesome.
I'm not going to get orgasm. No one's
I'm not going that far.
No one's coming with me on the O train.
No one's coming with you.
I'll take that. I've been doing it since I was 14. I'll take it. Now sing Kyle's Mama's Big Fat Bitch.
Wet.
No. Wet. No. We're not going to do it. Okay. Are we anything else on this fucking train wreck? I
think we're good. Near the end, I asked this guy if he could take Eugenia Cooney out to one meal. What would that be? And
that was right after Tipster's Revenge. My timestamp, Tipster's Revenge.
Matt! No, you did not.
Yeah, I did.
What was his answer?
He really did.
He didn't really give it. He didn't really. He tried to entertain it at first, but he didn't really give me a good answer. From what I remember.
His answer was he left.
Yeah, I think I personally would take her to like there's like this burger place in Vegas or something called Heart Attack Grill.
Yes,
it's just like massive burgers. Like I would take her to a place where I can give her as much calories as I could, you know. So God. In one sitting, many calories I could in one sitting. So
I feel that's almost insensitive. Matt, I expect better than you. In fact, I'm so upset by that. I need to now ask the chat. I need you to put in here live, and if you're watching this on demand, you need to put it in the comment section right now. If you could, if you please, if you had that opportunity, that moment, if you were Kelly Clarkson and finally waiting that moment for the moment like this, a lifetime rather, who cares if I fucked it up? You know what I'm going to ask. Where would you take Eugenia Cooney out to eat? Respectfully, of course.
Oh my God!
Isn't the heart attack place the same place where if you're super fat they let you in for free?
Yeah.
Or am I thinking of a different place?
No, yeah, you get in there if you're a fatty.
You get in there, yeah. I think if you're over a certain amount of weight, they weigh you.
Yeah.
And then they spank you. I think they spank you.
I don't know if they spank you. That one I'm not sure, but I hope they do. I would like to be spanked at a restaurant every now and then, but I have a refined palate.
Hey, thank you for covering this. I'm going to step down, and I will be in the chat. I got to go take care of something real quick.
Fantastic job, Desiree. Thank you.
Thank you.
John, how you doing in there? You okay?
Yeah.
You still hanging in there?
Yeah.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah, so the waitresses dress like nurses, and they spank you.
Oh, they do spank you?
Yeah.
Q-Star, how much do you guys charge for PS2 consoles at Pawn Nation? I've got a slim one that has been customized as Scarface. It's got some really cool vintage Scarface wrap on it. It's awesome.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Someone put a really bad answer in there. I don't know.
Oh no.
We'll get to those in a second. But yes, we got right now. I got PS2 Fat Daddies for $80. $80. If you want to go a whole big combo bundle, I'll do it for $100 with a game and all the accoutrement. But 80 out the door, and the PS2 Slim with the Scarface customization do for $100 out the door. 110 with game and everything. You know you want it. You know you do. Thank you, Q-Star, for that incredible question, because everybody needs to know when you need something, go to Pawn Nation, New Britain, Connecticut. All right.
So a couple of these answers. Sushi for one.
Okay.
Nice answer. All you can eat buffet. Good one.
Good one.
Another one was the graveyard.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. I don't know about that one, buddy. Taco Bell.
That's not necrophilia.
Taco Bell, Chinese, Olive Garden. Good. A lot of carbs. I like that answer.
A lot of carbs at Olive Garden.
And some guy, honestly, she probably wouldn't eat in public. People who have eating disorders often don't let others see them eat.
Let her see the meat.
It's a joke.
I take her to like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pistol Pizza.
Really, with all the reused pizza?
Yeah, that's where I take her. I take her there. Well, she could ride the rides, which is great. You know. That'll be fun.
I don't know. See, she's burning calories there. You need to get her to ingest as many calories as possible and not burn any.
See, I'm not trying to change her. I'm just trying to maybe, meet a soulmate, Matt. I'm just trying to find that special someone in the world. Is that so much? Maybe she's my soulmate.
I'm just trying to put a couple more hours on her life.
Fuck a doodle do.
A nice big meal, that could be a couple more days, that she's got. Who knows?
Wow.
Just saying. All right, I'll stop now.
No, it was good. I like it. Oh, wow. All right. So finally, let's get to the time. We've done an hour already, so the rest of the show will be dedicated to this story, which apparently is still ongoing. And I don't know. I saw something about Ricky bending the knee. Let's find out. Let's find out what happened. So this is Keffels. Yes.
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 Keffels on the left, Review Tech on the right, and Ricky Burke on the bottom.
And so this is a live call. All three of them. So this isn't the clip where she initially says her anger towards Ricky and the quartering?
So this is like the aftermath of all of this, right? She's already gone off. I think we went over it on. I feel like we went over it on Tommy's stream, but she went off on Ricky talking about how he did a business deal with Stone Toss, who's made some questionable comic strips that have
neo-Nazi stuff.
It's on that line, I don't want to call him a neo-Nazi. I don't like doing that if I don't know who they are. But it's on that line. He likes to play on that side of the fence. You know what I mean? But I don't feel comfortable calling him that. But it's always a possibility.
Fair. It's on the line at the very least. I think that's fair. That's totally fair.
Yeah.
And Ricky has apologized for it, or at least taken some sort of culpability for it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I personally don't think he should. I talked to this with Billy Mac. I don't think he should have apologized for it because I don't know. He took like a bunch of people did this NFT thing, right? And I don't know. It just felt like a weird, funny meme.
I'm with you.
Like
on
everybody.
That.
Yeah.
I am because I think it's ridiculous. Everybody to look, strong associations with friends who have ties that are shady. That's one thing. I'm not even sure that's always in fucking bounds. However, when it's just artists and what songs, what's fucking next to everything you listen and like and read and come the fuck on. That's insane. Now, that was her afterthought, by the way. That was the secondary thing that was tacked on by her chat, who actually informed her that he had that. She didn't know at the time. She had already made her fucking statement. She had already fucking said some shit about Ricky and I think it was the quartering. She lumped them both in together, right?
Yeah. Well, she went after their sponsor, quartering sponsor at first. Went after MetaPCs. That's where Ricky stepped in.
Right.
Stepped in. Get it?
Slid in.
Yeah. Crawled in. Whatever the fuck he does. And he's just like, yo, that's not cool. Like, in his Ricky Burrick way, which is to meme. And he tried talking to her in the DMs, and then it turned into a public thing.
Yeah.
And now Review Tech has gotten them both on a stream together, and this is what happened.
So her anger, I found, was interesting too, because she was like, what do you mean? It's just drama. This is my life. And blah, blah, blah. Listen. Yeah. Maybe Ricky didn't use the right word there, but the word he should have used and the word that is applicable is jokes. Nobody really gives a fuck about you. I'm sorry. Nobody does. Not one of us. And if anybody fucking says they do, they either know you or they're fucking lying. Nobody cares. You're a fucking meme. You're a lolcow. You are creating content. That is what you are. Nothing more, nothing less. To me, at least. I'm sure to somebody, you are. And that's great. That's real life. This is a form of fucking fantasy. That's what Ricky was trying to get across to you. This is all shit talking shit. This is all jokes. This is not fucking real. He was trying to make that distinction because he suspects what I suspect. Now, I'm sure he's already laid down. I'm probably talking way out of pocket because he's already laid down. Whatever. But I'm going to double down on it for him because this is what you need to hear, because it doesn't sound like you understand that there's a difference between the two. And there is. And here's the rub. If you don't believe it, you've got to quit. You can't keep doing this because it's like you're a computer and it'll explode because it defies that logic. You're already living in the world. You're living in that world. This is that world. You're creating it. Stop. The fuck?
And apparently Willie went on to her stream and explained to her what like the unspoken rules are in the community, like not going after sponsors.
Yeah, we haven't
stuff
even
like
gotten
that.
to that. Jesus Christ, the sponsor stuff. Go ahead, John.
But yeah, apparently he explained everything to her, and now apparently like she knows the boundaries now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Whether or not she's gonna cross them again. But Willie did what Willie does: is he goes in, talks to the person, and then
Willie
gives him a
goes
second
in
chance.
and he rolls up a newspaper and he has him sit down and he slaps him on the fucking forehead and says, "No."
But the thing with this girl is that she's done this before. She has conversations with people, And she's like, oh, I understand. And then she turns around and she does it again.
Yes.
She just did it with Stardust. Augie had a conversation with her. They fucking flattened everything. Everything's cool now. And then she goes on a conversation with Stardust, and she starts saying, oh, well, you're friends with Flamenco. Flamenco posted in my Kiwi Farms thread. That makes him a doxer. That makes you friends with a doxer. So you are a horrible person, Missy. And then, like, Stardust trying to defend herself, and she's just like, no, fuck you, bitch. You know, just like out of nowhere. Like,
I remember that. It was a great clip. She's insane. It's almost like she's not aware. Like I was saying, she's not aware.
She literally talked to Augie. Augie's way closer to Flamenco than Stardust is. It makes no sense to me at all.
No, I saw that clip the other day. I think we covered it on Shot from the Point. I was shocked by it. You see it on my face. Shocked by it because Tommy was taking to Stardust the whole fucking time. I was empathetic. I was like, felt sorry for her. I was like, she really tried to keep that professional. She really tried to keep that on fucking point. She tried to really give her nothing. And I thought she did a really good job of that for the most part, especially because she was getting attacked so fucking insanely. Do I wish she would have stood up for herself a little bit more? Yeah. But, she's not the one. Anything she says is not going to be listened to by this psycho. Not a fucking word, so why waste your breath? You do your best to keep from spilling over. I understood what she was doing.
Exactly, yeah.
But, man, sometimes you just got to call her a cunt, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear what happens. So this is the aftermath of all that. This is Keffels and Ricky Berwick talking on who? Tech
Ricky Berwick. Yeah, Review Tech USA.
He is way too old to be doing this. No, I'm kidding, because he's probably younger than me. It's funny.
I don't think so.
He looks like Will Dillon.
I think he's in his 40s. I got to be honest with you. Maybe. I hope so.
I hope so. He's not. Fuck. Tell the man what you think about him now, because he ain't got long if he ain't in his 40s now.
That's what 5 years of beefing with the courting will do to you.
This is why you gotta avoid internet drama.
Oh God, he's 40.
What is he?
40.
Oh, thank fucking Christ.
Like, he's right on the line.
Thank fucking Christ, man. Like, that means last year he was getting made fun of more by me, but at least you got a 4 in front of that age now, bud. You're gonna be okay. You look 40. That's all right. See, but now here's the thing, and I will accept this. Chat, here's your opportunity. I just made fun of a fucking elderly man. How old do I look? Give it to me. Be honest. I'll even do this. We'll do the whole shebang, Bizzle. Let me brush. See, but here's the difference. I actually have something to brush.
You'll put a 1 in the chat if you think Dave is old as fuck.
If Dave is what?
Old as fuck.
What the fuck is that? Why you got that? Why wasn't it okay the way I put it? I put it in a perfectly acceptable way. Why'd you have to change it to Dave is old as fuck? Give me a 1. The fuck? Who? I'm 43 and don't look like it. Says no, he does not. I mean, I know. Look, black don't crack, baby. That's just how it is.
You got 6 years on me, Dave, so I can't say shit.
Right.
Like, that's.
How old do I look though? I feel I'm right. I think I look right around 38.
I give you 35.
I appreciate that. Oh, aren't you just sweetie? Look at you. 38, 36, 76 from Biggest Blunder. Fuck you, man. If I wish I was 76 and looked like this, I'd be laying all the fucking dusty pussy down at the fucking retirement community, son. All that dusty pussy. I'd be just, just fucking blowing it off and fucking it out all day, all night. That will be me in a retirement home one day. I'm just saying. Your grandma's.
You don't think you go for the nurses?
Everybody in here's grandma's. Better watch the fuck out. Wait, no, not now. Wait. When you're grandma's. No. When I'm a grandma. No, when I'm a grandma. I gotta stop smoking that shit right there, boy.
At the age of 75.
Fucking shit. I don't know. I want to make enough money where I can go to a fucking retirement community at like 45. I like older women.
That's the dream.
I like older women. What can I say? Oh my God, Dave, I hate you. 30 to 35 or 30s, the age of 41. There we go. All right, let's see what this fucking shit says. We're really good at delaying everything that we're doing. This is why this is the best show on YouTube, right fucking here. And you know who fucking also thinks we're great? Augie RFC, fucking Augie. See that wonderful little tweet he put out earlier?
Yeah, he shouted you out, right?
He's been
That's
shouting
cool.
me out left and right. What a nice fucking guy. What a nice guy. He's got good taste. You got to give him that.
Hell yeah.
Yes, when I'm a grandma, yes. When you talk as much as I do, you say a lot of stupid shit. That's why I just choose to laugh, okay?
Have you known me, Rich, on Twitter? Like,
oh, fuck. I'm never ready for Ricky's voice. I'm never ready. Ricky's voice sounds like his body. I'm just like, you look at Ricky's body, and that is pretty much what you'd expect to come out of that body. Just saying.
Have you interacted, saw my tweets and stuff?
Very long time.
Very long time.
And yet,
I interact with everyone.
Yes, you do.
Everyone. Chill with everyone. I wouldn't say friends. Chill.
Yes.
Some people I made friends with, but not all. Like Stone Toss, we are not friends. We are acquaintances. I was quickly introduced to him, quickly pulled into this. All right, I did it for the meme and hopefully to fund my other friend. But basically, we got no money at it at the end of the day. It's just all a fucking joke to us. I don't know Stone Toss personally, what his intentions are, but to me and my friend, just all a stupid fucking meme that, I don't know, we should have thought about more, but hey.
That's where I think people are holding your feet to the flame, and this is literally on a smaller level the same exact situation I've been in, Ricky. And yeah, it was on me too. Is that when people went after a sponsor that I had, they were like, "Well, it's on you, Rich. You should have done more research." And I think that's the thing that people are getting at with this.
The thing with me is,
okay, was he saying that's a good point or a bad point? I'm kind of confused what he was saying with that.
Yeah, I'm still a bit confused as well with that.
Right?
Like, I don't really know what he's trying to say.
What was he saying? What point was he trying to make? Was he just trying to create? I don't understand. That's very confusing to me. I might be stupid.
I think what Ricky's trying to say is, look, I'm chill with everybody. So there's people that I'm chill with that you might not like, but I'm not friends with them. Right. I think that's what his point is.
And even if he is, you can't fucking be accountable for every fucking thing that everybody fucking does, especially when you can't tie constant association between the two. And you know what? You know why this also isn't a big deal to me? Because I don't fucking believe for a second that Ricky Berg was into a fucking relationship with a neo-Nazi willingly going, "Oh, Zig Heil, motherfucker, I'm right with you on all this shit." No, that's fucking idiotic. This is where critical thought does come in. A little bit of actual streetwise thinking about how people fucking interact. Because that's what you're saying when you're trying to hold his feet to the fire. I really hate that fucking phrase that he used.
Yeah, I mean, number one, he can't. I don't think he can even lift his arm up that high to do a Roman salute. Number two, if he was around during the Nazis, they'd thrown him up against the wall and just like
they would have already, and thought they were being merciful doing it.
Yeah. Like,
Sweet, merciful God. Bow.
Yeah, and like,
on my
like I'm sure Ricky to some degree has like a PR person, but like the thing is, he's not a major company where he can just run dozens of background checks on people to make sure no one sketchy gets near him. Some people are gonna slip through the cracks, and he's not 100% responsible for that. You know, sometimes you intertwine yourself with crappy people that you didn't know that were crappy when you eventually.
Do you know when that comes into play? That comes in when the argument actually comes into play, when you can hold him responsible or anybody responsible, is when they're made aware of it and what they do at that moment. If Ricky's made aware of this, you know, and let's say he still had connection with the person and then chose to put his arm around him and go, "No, this is my friend. Ride or die. I know he's got his flaws, but this is my buddy." Then he's made an actual choice there. There's something you can have culpability with. You can hold his feet to the fire, which is really cruel. Bro, what a mean thing to say to Ricky Burke. The only other person that would be meaner to say to is Matt, because you'd have to say foot.
Yeah.
You just got to be sensitive about these things. Christ, you want to burn his feet? No, I just think the phrase is fucking stupid. I really hate the way that he used it there because he can't be trying. It happened to him. He's got to have a feeling about it, right? Like using sponsors is bad. You would feel that would come across in the way that he was asking the question, but it really didn't to me at all. Like there was nothing there. It was weird. It was strange.
And this is where Rich's personal biases get in because for I don't know how it started, but him and the quartering absolutely hate each other, and they will do any tactics to make sure the other one fails to some degree.
You know how many fucking people have made mortal enemies with the quartering? I mean, my God, that guy has got a fucking list. Like he's got body count. Like everybody hates this motherfucker. It's like shit. One of the easiest people to fucking hate on the internet is the quartering. All right, let's watch some more.
I slide into a situation. I don't think I just do. You know.
Ricky slides into the situation. Yeah, he does. I love Ricky Berwick.
I mean, especially when he's on his scooter and, you know, there's ice out on the road.
Or on the floor, John. He's always sliding on the floor, John. Oh,
no, he's crawling on the floor.
He's sliding. He uses his arms and he's sliding and moving around and grabs his cat and then he puts a fucking cookie in his ass and then eats the cookie and drinks it down with the cat milk and then puts it around there and starts going around the fucking floor some more with his arms like he's a goddamn fucking skier going down slalom. I've watched the videos. Continuing on.
You can't though.
That.
You can't. That's especially with something like this. You can't. You know, with the back.
Okay, well that answers that. He was not. He was not being iffy. He is clearly stating you can't. You're in the wrong, just like I was in the wrong.
Yeah, see, and I disagree with that.
Oh, I do too.
Ricky Berwick is and I'm gonna play the card. He's a disabled man.
Absolutely.
Very disabled, right? Physically
Very disabled. Yes.
Very, 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 very
Incredibly
disabled.
yes.
Look, bro, this guy. I don't know how long this guy's got. I don't know how long these guys with these types of disabilities got. Man, he's got to fucking worry about every person he's going to interact with, get sponsors, stuff like that. He's got to look into all this and that. He doesn't have the same like. I'm going to say it. He doesn't have the same quote unquote privilege that a lot of other people do where they can balance stuff out, see what they got to do their research. No, man, this guy's going to jump in. He's going to do his bits. He's going to do his little stuff. He's going to jump into this, jump into that, jump into this. Oh, this guy's might be a neo-Nazi. Whoops. My bad. Okay, jump into that. Like, it's not that big of a fucking deal. Like, I don't know. I feel like
stop the ride, let me get off. I agree with
that. Yeah.
See, I appreciate, as a fellow cripple, I appreciate the cripple card. However, I don't think it needs to be played here. I think it's a much simpler argument than this because now I understand that this dude is fucking scared of losing his money. He's scared of losing his viewership, and that's why he's saying what he's saying. But he does realize that he just said it's okay to go after sponsors as long as you feel justified in doing it and the person takes responsibility. He's saying it's your own fucking fault. He's saying if you get raped, you should have watched what you were wearing. That's what he just fucking said. And then you know what? I'm getting kind of mad about it, Matt. It's actually pissing me the fuck off.
You should have known better.
You should have known better walking around these parts, boy. What the fuck did he just say?
Are you going to get mad enough to flip off the camera?
Yeah, I am. Fuck you. You son of a bitch. No, I'm not you.
Yeah, and like...
That's unfucking believable. He just... Look, listen, man. You don't think that it's a... Don't give me equal and opposite reaction bullshit. The fucking use of sponsorships against somebody in a fucking context of joking is always 100% wrong. It's not always as clear in the form of regular content creation, especially those who cover news and do things of that nature. Sometimes it is a little bit of a slipperier slope, and maybe that's where your fear comes in because that's where you lie. It's not where Ricky lies.
Yeah.
And it's not fair to be using the same fucking judgment. Now, if you want to, you're still wrong because you're advocating the okay, that you're saying it's okay to do this as long as the person says something that hurts your feelings.
Yeah.
Psycho?
And I will. This is my personal opinion, but I think the only reason why Rich backed off on his original point was because he didn't want to start stuff with Tommy, with Nick, with Augie, because he's aware of the community and he knows their stances.
Yeah.
So I don't think he wanted like 100 videos made on him, which is why he backed off on it.
Why can't it just be fucking as simple as going on each other's shows and debating, do the blood sports angle, whatever, and it just being done with? Have your gladiatorial moment and be fucking done. But
Everybody's afraid to lose.
yeah, well, shit, you lose one way or another, don't you? You know, going after sponsors only creates a pendulum that swings back towards you almost 95% of the time. And then when it goes back the other way, everybody else who's now in that spot is getting plowed. And it's your fault.
Okay. I got 2 points. So number one, about using the crippled card. I appreciate Ricky not using that, but I don't know if you were there at the disabled meeting, Dave, but we all met and we all declared that Ricky Berwick is our Martin Luther King Jr. of disabled people. So we got to have his back. And if he's not going to use a disabled card, I will.
Yeah.
And my second point is about the blood sports. Here's the thing. I think your point about blood sports is great. However, when it comes to blood sports, the blood sports community back in the day, that shit got weird. Everybody's calling each other pedophiles. Everybody's doxing everybody. It got kind of weird. You know?
We don't want that. Obviously, we don't want that aspect, but that should be where it ends. You know, like we can create a paradise of our own imagining. We have the ability. We do it right here on Dead on Dave every single fucking day. Every single day. We do it right here. I think we do actually all of our flaws, and even when I spaz out on John for unneeded reasons, I think this place has done such a fucking... Now, granted, we're only now getting back to where we were once before, but we've always been able to do this. I think we do a good job of presenting shit fair, laughing at it, keeping it within a realm of fucking perspective, and then moving it on. You know, like a fucking colon. I'm the colon of YouTube. You bring me your fucking food, and I turn it into shit, and then we can move on. That's what we do. I am your colon. Here for you. Keep me strong. I need the fiber. Matt's my fiber.
That's a poor diet.
Yeah. All right. Anything else said in here? We'll continue.
Oh, we can keep.
I'm not, dude. I get it. I've made the mistake before too, but that's what people I think have the problem with.
I made the mistake.
It wasn't just a one-off with this dude too. You know.
I got raped too. Is that what he's trying? Like, I got raped too, but it was my fault.
I got raped too. I really shouldn't have been wearing that dress. Oh my god, bitch! Look, if we just would have worn sweatpants, we would have never have gotten raped ever. They don't
our
rape.
tits were out.
Our tits were out.
Your cleavage was a little
Are you saying in this instance that Keffels is a rapist?
Yes.
Metaphorically
speaking, yes. Absolutely. And the fucking sponsor was the big cock. And the wallet was Ricky's vagina.
Yeah.
Is that enough of an analogy, you dick?
Everyone's saying, I'm the most talkative person here. Everyone thought
I mean, I'm pretty quiet because I've said literally all I had to say about the situation, and I don't really want... I don't want you to get canceled, Ricky. I just want you to be more careful.
That's a complete lie.
Stop!
First off, one thing, she said, I've been quiet this whole time. No, she's been quiet this whole time because she doesn't say anything. If you ever watch her stream, she'll say one sentence, and then she's quiet for like a minute, and then she'll say something else. It's like her whole Twitch stream is dead air. The dead air Twitch stream. That's all it is.
Look at Keffel's... Oh, I didn't want to hit that. Look at Keffel's face for a moment. When you see someone like Keffels, you automatically assume, and most of the time rightfully so, they don't have a lot to say. And almost all the time when they do have something to say, when they look like that with the long fucking almost greasy fucking hair, like they don't really give a shit about anything, it's whining. That face, that fucking perpetually pouting face that she fucking has, that's not a fun to be with at parties type of fucking person. You know who I'm talking about? The fucking people that just sit there with that fucking face all the... Are you having a good time, Keffels? Well, it's a little hot in here. Are you having a good time, Keffels? Well, it's a little cold in here. Are you having a good time, Keffels? Well, they really don't have what I like to drink here. Ah!
You know, I don't get Keffels. I don't get Keffels at all.
Go ahead.
I just don't get her. She got what she's trans, right?
Right.
She wants to be a woman. She got the operation she needed.
Yeah.
She's fulfilled her goal in life. why is she just so disgruntled about this? Why is she so mad at everybody? Because, like, I get it. Look, trans people are getting pushed down. Trans people are being abused. All that stuff. That's happening to everybody all over the country. That's happening to disabled people, black people, Asian people, white people, gay people. It just keeps going and going and going. So, why can't you just be happy that you've fulfilled your goal? Right? Why do you have to ruin the lives of everyone else?
Even if you can't get to that point, Matt, and it's not everybody can, you at least have got to acknowledge to the fact that you can't fight a certain way that's damaging. You could still be upset that life has not gone the way that you like it, or people that are like you are still struggling. You can advocate for that. There are people who do it every fucking day, and they do it the right way, and they do it without making a kerfuffle. But she's incapable of doing that, because she's just unhappy. Some people are just unhappy. Go ahead, John.
You know how you were joking about making Ricky your Martin Luther King? I think Kethel's views herself as the same light for trans people. Like, she's the one giving out all the advice for DIY hormones. She's the one who's always been advocate. She tried to persuade members of Augie's community.
You are roboting. You are roboting.
1980 danger.
Are you serious?
Yes. No, we're fucking with you. We want to derail the show, John.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, she wants to be the symbol for trans people. She's tried to convince people's audiences who are trans to come to her instead of watching them, like she did with Augie.
I gotta respond to some. Beaver McWood, weird that you get that from looking at Keffels. I get that's a dude. I thought you were saying, wait, I misread what you said at first. I wouldn't even read that after if I would have realized what you actually said. I thought you were fucking calling me out on something. That's fucked up.
And this is the thing when you criticize Keffels.
You can't do that. Now you made me laugh at something that's insensitive.
That's my co-host.
Come on! That's pretty funny. I thought he was saying something else, but
he made you read it out loud and everything.
I didn't mean to read it out loud, man. Now it's like I got no leg to stand on. Now I'm Matt Pitt.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I know how you feel, Matt. Age. But people should talk on streams more often. Debate, discussion, doesn't matter. I think it will be much better than fighting on Twitter. Yeah, I don't know how people can watch her. To be fair, it's impossible to watch. Fucking don't ooh-woo me. Don't you ooh-woo me, Beaver. He ooh-wooed
Was it
me.
what? Oh, I thought it was Mike who ooh-wooed you, because he does that a lot.
Your coup?
Mike. He ooh-woos.
Oh, I thought you said your coup. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
No. What?
You're trying to create it. I don't know. You say weird things, John. I don't know. You start flipping off cameras and shit. I don't know.
You gotta be more careful in real life too. Like, I slammed my head against the closet and almost got a concussion once. So,
yeah,
it's you know.
Like, you have like a lot of impressionable kids in your audience, and they see you be friendly.
If your kids are watching Ricky Berwick, beat them.
He put a cookie in his asshole.
Beat them for watching Ricky Berwick. He is not for your. He doesn't even look like he's for children. He looks like he'd be a villain in any type of fucking story. He looks like he eats children.
He looks like something children would be scared of.
Right? Like he's hiding under their bed. You're giving their nightmares of vision.
So that way they look like him.
Why would you do that to your children? Why? No! What the fuck? You would know. I love you, Ricky, but no. Ricky's for us.
I'm in your closet. And
I'm in your closet. I have the cookie in my cat. He's never coming on my show. And like I've talked to this guy in DMs for fucking years, off and on. Like, not even enough to really mention, honestly. But he's done me a couple cool favors in DMs. He's a really cool guy. I love Ricky to death. But he looks like he eats children. You shouldn't be letting your kids watch the motherfucker. That's a terrible argument. Keffels just makes bad arguments.
With Stone Toss, and they'll be like, maybe Stone Toss is cool too, and then all of a sudden they're reading like Holocaust denial comics.
No.
You know.
Well, ipso facto, Mein Kampf. No, bitch, that's not how this works.
Nah, Ricky Barrick made me into a Nazi.
Now I must kill him.
Damn you, Ricky Barrick, you made me read Mein Kampf, and now I think that we may be superior to the Juden. The fuck?
Johnny, no!
No, Campbell's
No. Now, Ricky Barrick, get into this chamber.
Ricky, I need you to get right here. Don't worry about the gas. It's good gas, happy gas, yeah?
This disabled man has made me question the Jews.
Where do you know about the Juden? John, I've used this joke, but I don't know if everyone's heard it, so go along with it. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Secret police. No,
Secret
I
police
fucked
who?
it up. Wait, knock,
Hey,
knock.
you fucked it up.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
Who's there?
The Germans.
The Germans who?
We will ask the questions here. Yeah, I fucked it up.
You got me with it once.
I
It was
did
pretty-
get you with it once.
Yeah.
It was good. And then I fucked it up. All right. That's it.
Comedy is subject. I still think he does it for shock value. Like it may not. It's not my humor, obviously.
Wait, no, wait. Did he just don't do that. Don't he didn't just defend that guy, did he?
Like, you gotta maybe go back.
I hope he wasn't talking about the guy who made the NFT saying he did it for shock value, because then he's defending a little. If you're not friends with him, you have no reason to defend him. Like, don't do that. I don't know. I mean, let's.
That's what people, I think, have the problem with, is that this guy, it wasn't just a one-off with this dude, too, you know? Everyone's saying, I'm the most talkative person here. Everyone thought I was
I'm pretty
quiet
quiet because I've said literally all I had to say about the situation, and I don't want you to get canceled, Ricky. I just want you to be more careful.
No, I don't.
With what you do online.
And
Careful, yeah. I gotta be more careful in real life too. Like I slammed my head against the closet and almost got a concussion once. So.
Yeah.
It's, you know.
Like you have like a lot of impressionable kids in your audience, and they see you be friendly with Stone Toss, and they'll be like, maybe Stone Toss is cool too, and then all of a sudden they're reading like Holocaust denial comics.
You know, comedy is subject. I still think he does it for shock value. Like it.
I mean, look, I don't know.
You don't gotta make a defense of him if you're Ricky in this situation. Like, you're playing her game. Now I'm gonna pull a Tommy here. Don't play her game. Don't play her game. Now you're defending him. You said you weren't his friend. You disavowed already. You fucking said, hey, fuck the book. Don't defend him. I don't think you can defend him after you already admitted that you made a mistake, right? I think that's I think a little mixed.
Yeah, because from the outside looking in, it would sound like he's sort of fence riding there. It's like, yeah, I made a mistake, but at the same time, he's just making jokes.
I think it's subjective, and I do think he's doing it. See, he didn't just say he's saying see. I think there's a little bit. I hate the nuance. I really do. But making it for jokes and then doing it for shock value. I think that's a different level of dismissal. Shock value, people dismiss so willingly. He's just an edgelord, just a meme lord. Now, I don't know enough about the guy to make a verdict. I'm just saying, when you're talking to someone like Keffels, now you're also on this fucking guy's show who's also against you and thinking you're in the wrong and telling you to think better. Now you're playing their game by defending a guy that you've already said is not your friend and you have no ties with, and what he does is what he does. You have no reason to defend. None. Yeah. Get the fuck out of there. You got just stay. Now you're talking to them too much. They're getting you to play their game. Don't do that. Right. Don't do that.
It may not. It's not my humor, obviously.
What's the joke though?
What? What's up?
What's the joke? Why is the punchline the Holocaust isn't real?
I don't know his punchlines. I don't know.
And that's the best you can say by doing that, kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. They got you in a. No, he doesn't know. That's the best you can answer, and it's not a good one. That's why you don't play that game. That's why you don't play it. Right there.
I don't know why he does what he does. Nobody knows what I do. Not everybody knows why I say the R word.
No, most people know exactly why you do what you do, Ricky. Come on, man. Look, most people know exactly why you do, and most people think you're fucking brave for doing it. You know better than that, Ricky. You know we all fucking respect the shit out of you because we think it's fucking amazing that somebody with the fucking God-stricken fucking shit that's happened to you continues to be funny and continues to create and do stuff, inspire people. Ricky probably doesn't even know that he inspired me. He probably doesn't even fucking know it. But he did. I was a guy living on the floor fucking too, on a mattress. This is a true fucking story. Tommy can attest to it. For a long time, for about 3 years, I couldn't live on a couch. I had to be on the floor. I was on a mattress. The only times when I would get off the mattress when I would plant my ass in this chair in front of that background and do my fucking show. And let me tell you, it's not always easy to do. He was a big reason why I kept getting off that fucking mattress, and he's a big reason why I fucking decided that I'm never going back to it. Like that, you can't. There's nobody. You look at him, and that's what you see. You either see a monster that's vile and disgusting, or you see a comedic fucking genius who is pushing through his limitations to be an entertainer. There's not a lot of gray between those two. There's not a lot of gray between those two.
And stop it. Hey.
Okay, that's totally cool. I don't hold that shit again. I saw people trying to hold your feet to the fire over that. It's like, no, you have a right to say that. It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's when it gets into like this guy who's had this really long history of pushing so much heinous shit, and people are just palling around with him and being like, okay, you know what? I think this is okay, and I think it's okay if my audience mingles with him.
Unless any of those creators that fucking advocated for the goddamn things that guy is advocating for or allegedly advocating for in this situation, you don't have a fucking case. I don't know how to say it any simpler than that. Ricky shouldn't have played this game. Matt, I know you had some thoughts about this whole thing. I really want to get to those.
Okay. Well, the thing is, it's just like, I just felt like Ricky could have been a little more. He could have stood up for himself a little more instead of just rolling over like this. In my opinion, I think he rolled over, and I really didn't want to make that joke either.
ACFCA says I stand because Ricky can't. Oh fuck! Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But like, I don't know. I feel like I don't think Ricky's not the type who wants to fight, right? He's not a guy who's going to jump into a debate. He's here to entertain you. And if he feels like this is, all right, if I have a conversation with these two and I'm chill and I talk to them and I'm calm and I don't like get mad, or if I don't like try to like fight with them, this could go very well for me. So I think that was what he wanted to do. I think he just wanted to talk it out with them, and that's what he did. And I don't know. Like,
I think
like
that
your
was
best
the hope,
friends,
but I mean, you know that you're walking into a pit of fucking snakes, unfortunately. If you didn't know it, fucking tech made it real goddamn clear real soon.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking sucks.
Your best friend, you're a big friend of yours in the community is Real Young Crip, a guy who's made a lot of edgy jokes.
Love Crip. Love
lot of edgy jokes all the time. Way edgier than Ricky.
Some of the worst shit I've ever heard in my fucking life has come out of Donovan's fucking mouth.
Bro, some of the jokes, even Tommy is like, oh, I don't know about that one. Jesus Christ.
No.
Like, dude, he did one about Eric. I'm not going to go into it, but he did one about Eric Clapton that was just, whoa.
I've done some Eric Clapton jokes. I know which one you're talking about. That was a good one. I've done one very similar.
It's just like, wow. He goes there, right? So if, like, you're going to be friends with people like that, you got to, I don't know. I'm not saying you got to stand up for them, but you got to understand, like, they're going to go after them as well. And, like, are you going to disavow them? Or are you going, like, obviously, Real Young Crip's not a Nazi or anything.
Right.
But, you know, it's like, where does Keffel stand?
Yes.
Where does she go? Like, is she just, all right, or don't associate with Stone Toss? Cool. But is she going to move the goalpost even more? Don't associate with this person because they made a weird racist joke. Don't associate with this person.
Or don't associate Ricky Berwick, Donovan, because he associates with a neo-Nazi. How far is it going to go down the line? How many degrees of separation are we going to get? Because we know the answer to that. If they do get everybody to be shameful of everybody that they're fucking friends with, well, then they're going to go to the next person in that friend group chain. They're going to be like, well, you were friends with the person who was friends with that person. Oh, you have no accountability or culpability with their decision to stay friends with that asshole? Like, what the fuck? Like, this is obviously insane. This is crazy as fucking day.
See, I'm confused about Keppel because she's given me evidence she's willing to have conversations, but she's also given me evidence that she's not willing to have conversations. It's almost like she's picking and choosing, and it's really weird to
It's
me.
almost like she doesn't have anything really to say.
Yeah, it's like that's exactly what it is. She's not saying a lot. All she cares about is like ratioing people on Twitter, on Twitch streams, doing her little fucking weird memes. Like she doesn't have much to say, and it's like Ricky's saying everything, and he's just kind of walking into these little traps. And I don't know. I just think.
Listen, somebody created a wave. Somebody created the initial reaction. The fans didn't just go after Ricky's fucking sponsor. If the fans would have found something completely on their own and made this movement and it got big enough on their own, that's one thing. But they didn't. You talked about it. You influenced. You made it fucking bigger than it was. And that created that wave that Ricky now has to fucking deal with. And you don't like the way he's dealing with it. Like this, none of this makes sense. There's no culpability there. You're not taking any responsibility for your role in the situation. You created the situation for the person to deal with. And now you're looking at him going, you need to be more careful. Bitch, I was careful. Nobody fucking talked about it till you, and you had to be told by your fucking chat. Why don't you shut the fuck up? Let me go eat my cookie out my ass. Leave me alone. I'm going back to the floor, ho. It's like, fuck. I don't know. This it's almost infuriating when you look at some of the things they said during the course of this to Ricky. Like Ricky wasn't just minding. It's like where he was out there. He was minding his own business, and then he got fucking a hate wave sent at him that led to sponsors getting targeted. You're trying to cancel him, even if you're not admitting it. Or at least you don't even have to say that you were trying to do it. All you have to say is you're responsible for that outcome, and then go, man, Ricky, shit, I shouldn't have sent that hate wave to you. However, now. What do you feel about that guy? Or we were both culpable or something. At least act like you give some sort of a shit. That's not a very good reaction either, by the way. But at least you're acting like a human. You're taking responsibility for your role in the situation instead of sitting there with another fucking guy going, "Hey, you need to be more careful," like I was.
Yeah,
I don't get it. Beaver McWood, is the Holocaust? No,
don't say it. No, don't even say it. Don't even fucking say it.
I was gonna do some Norm Macdonald stuff. This guy. What's the difference between 3 million and 300? I don't know. What the Holocaust? What? Huh? No, he's right. Thank you for saving me from myself. No, Matt, it's the DIY hormone. No, God, Mari. Jesus.
Stop repeating what the chat says.
I'm Ron Burgundy. You guys better start fucking donating to get me read your ignorant shit. God damn it. All right. Do we have anything else here?
I think I think you're almost done. I think something kind of funny happens at the end.
Okay, how far towards the end?
I think you're almost done. It's not like they end before the stream ends.
Oh, okay, cool. Because we're watching Bob's Burgers tonight, the movie, in the Discord. Woo! Right from here, we're going right into the movie watching in the Discord, and we're watching Bob's Burgers, the movie. If you want to watch with us, feel free to come on in there, and we're going to watch Bob's Burgers. Woo!
They're just signaling he's okay, and it's okay for him to be in these spaces.
When I was in call with Stone Toss, he was friendly to me and my friend. Maybe I should have asked him personal questions, like, what do you really think? What are your actual views? But I didn't. And will I in the future? I don't know. Maybe I might get in a call with him. Maybe ask him, dude, it's just.
See, now he's giving him more.
I will say this one thing.
I thought he wasn't friends with the guy.
I will say this one thing, and I'm not going to say their name because I don't know if this is public or not. But there is a commentator in our community who was offered the same thing Ricky and Crip were offered. And this guy's really based. He says a lot of edgy stuff. And even he was like, yeah, I can't do this. This guy's a little too far for me.
Yeah.
So that kind of just shows you,
you can do the research. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So all right, this is tough because there is a great conversation in Kevin Smith lore that points to this. And I've agreed with this in the past. So, but I don't feel it's the exact same situation because All right. In Clerks, they make the wonderful argument about the Death Star and the construction workers on the Death Star and how they can't all be like clones or stormtroopers don't know how to do it. Like, so they had to get contractors to do it. There was almost no way that they wouldn't be able to build something of that nature without doing it. And a contractor was standing there, a roofer. And he goes, no, let me tell you a story. A buddy of mine and we're both construction workers, and I got a job for Antonio Manzini or something like that. And the guy goes, the famous gangster? That's the one. And you know what? I knew because of his reputation that maybe I shouldn't took it. So I decided, because it didn't sit well, to give it to my friend Johnny. And you know what happened to him? That he was part of the goddamn shootout. He got killed when he was being assassinated, the other guy. It's like, so I feel that's a little bit different, but it's in the same scope. Like, you have to take responsibility to a point of what you're putting your name on or what job you're doing. But I don't know if that necessarily goes to friends or even in this NFT. So maybe it does, because it does fit with the NFT, considering it is a business engagement. Maybe you do have to have a little bit more fucking thought into it, but I still don't like the use of fucking sponsors going after them for that. That's not the same. That's not the correct discipline for the crime. It's a completely unfitting towards it. Give the guy a chance to at least do something, right?
I think the problem here is Keffels is approaching this from a very political sense because she was part of her local chapter's Communist Party. She's a streamer second and politician really first. Yeah. Ricky is just a comedian memer. So like if he sees someone doing an edgy joke and then he hears a bunch of people telling him that they're Nazis, he kind of gets numb to it. So like if people even warned him, he probably would have brushed it off at first because everyone calls everybody does jokes a Nazi.
See, look, I was in that same mindset until he starts talking about having private conversations with the guy and then lamenting about the questions he didn't ask and then saying, will I ask them? Nobody asked you that, Ricky. You're asking yourself questions and answering them poorly, by the way. Like, why are you interviewing yourself right now? Nobody asked you.
He's walking into a trap and he can't even walk.
No, he's walking himself into the trap. He's created a resurrection of feet, and he's walking. He's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk right into this. Hey, guys, any more questions? I'll ask myself. Like, oh, no, Ricky, stop. Go ahead.
He stopped referring to himself in third person.
Ricky Berwick walks into a room. Ricky Berwick doesn't always ask what all the motherfuckers are doing in Ricky Berwick's room. Because any room that Ricky Berwick walks into instantly becomes Ricky Berwick's room. Nah, I don't think that happens. All memes aside, Beaver McWood says, I'm going to start watching you. Love the energy. Appreciate that. I'll make this point. How do you expect comedians to make commentary on society, if they're not allowed to associate with marginalized groups in society? At least engage with their viewpoint. You got to at least engage with the viewpoint. I agree with that.
Is this for shock value? What are you doing here? Like, seriously, what are you doing here?
This is what
I don't care, dude. I just want to do my own thing. I want to meme. I want to troll. I want to do shit, dude.
This is what I've even now when I get sponsors brought up to me, I always have to look into them and do even if it's 10 minutes worth of legwork, because if you don't, this is what makes you end up being in situations like this. And there's things that I've done from 10 years ago that are still like a scarlet letter on me. I think so. My thing is, do I think it's a good look? No, but do I believe that Ricky was just like, all right, this is something funny, I'll do it. But at the same time, Ricky, when the quartering had up those nasty...
You already said you need to be more careful. You already said it was your own fault you got raped. You should have been wearing that dress. You said it. You already said it. Said it. What do you fucking fence? I don't like this guy. I don't think I like this guy, Matt.
Tweets that were purposely misgendering.
I wasn't to tell you the truth. I wasn't reading
Yeah. Ricky Berwick reads the tweets to make sure the gender association's fucking correct for you. It's the like button. Yeah. That's Ricky.
Also, too, like Willie made this point when he talked to Keffels. Like, yeah, under normal circumstances, I would love to call Jeremy out, but you went after sponsors.
Yeah.
So like, you have to defend him.
The thing here is Ricky doesn't bring up that fucking point. He should have brought up the point. Ricky came into this conversation because Meta PCs was brought up.
Yep.
All right, that's when Ricky was brought up into this conversation. Like that's why he was
too
in.
nice for this conversation.
Yeah, he's too nice. Like
he's too nice for this conversation. This is not his sphere. And Ricky, I don't mean if you're watching, I know you're not, but if you are, I don't mean that with any disrespect. This ain't you. You're too nice. You went in there with too good a fucking faith, and these guys ate you up. They fucking dude, you started telling on yourself. You started fucking saying stuff you didn't need to fucking say. I'm not even saying you're wrong for doubting those things now. I'm not saying internalize, bruh. Internalize that shit because you had no reason to go there with them. Because even in context, even in proper context, which this isn't, you're just saying it so now they can make the context. Even in proper context, it's a tough fight. It's a tough fight.
Yeah.
And now you're just giving to him. You're giving him every reason to lecture you. This fucking guy is sitting here sweating all kinds of syrup, and he's fucking lecturing you right now. You could beat him in a race, and he's lecturing you right now.
Exactly.
My God, this shit's infuriating to me. Where's the funny thing? Is it coming?
It should be. It should be on.
Shit, that's what's happening. That's the truth. I just saw Meta PCs and was like, oh, time to kick in the gear, you know.
Yeah, those are you screenshotted 4 tweets though, or you just saw what?
Which ones?
You didn't. Why would you get involved if you didn't understand the situation?
I don't know, man.
Oh, Ricky.
I'm the R word. I don't know if I can say the R word in Twitch. Is this Twitch or YouTube? YouTube, exactly. I'm retarded.
Oh, Ricky. Well, Ricky.
Here is. I'm going to kind of be the middle of the road here.
I'm not saying that because I'm crippled. I'm just saying that I'm stupid. I'm just stupid.
Ricky,
yeah, well, don't worry. I'm retarded too.
Oh, God. Where's his mom?
I can believe that Ricky was just affiliated with someone. It's like, all right, cool, with something we could do together.
God, we could have just believed that until now. Oh, God. Ricky. God, I really wish he would have handled that better.
I think part of this too is Ricky. I think Ricky just wants this to stop as well. I think he probably went into that with it.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't meaning to cut you off. Continue. I'm just saying. I'm with you. I agree. He's a nice fucking guy. He's just a fucking dude. He's telling the truth. He wants to go to his floor and pet his cat. That's all he wants to do. He wants to make his fucking dumb videos. Oh, Ricky. Man. Matt, what do you think?
Yeah. I'm at a loss for words at this point.
Yeah. Has there been any update to this? Did he bend the knee? What did he do here? What? Man, Rick. God damn.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he just kind of rolled over. He just wants this, like what Nerdy John is basically saying. Like he just wants this to be over with. The funny part, I don't know where. I guess it's like a little farther, like 3 minutes up. I don't know where the timestamp is, but he accidentally calls her dude. And he corrects himself.
Oh no.
About him, like, what is wrong with this dude? Why is he replying to everything? That is why I blocked you. It is not, which was a bitch move.
I thought it because of the ass cookie, dude. To be honest.
No.
Mm-hmm. I don't know enough about Keemstar to really weigh in.
Yeah. Me and Keemstar have a history. We have a history.
Yeah, I don't know that history. You gotta tell me sometime.
Yes, I will tell you sometime. So, I'll leave it at this, Ricky. Thank you for coming on.
No problem.
Is it still coming?
Do you?
I don't know.
Have
I don't know.
else to say?
Careful, there's no hate towards you, dude. I mean,
there you go.
No,
Look, I mean, like,
I didn't mean. I call everyone dude, even my girlfriends. All right?
I actually don't care if people call me dude. That is actually fun.
Okay.
Ricky was okay until you reacted that way. When you reacted that way is when it became a problem.
Ricky thought he was about to get dragged into another drama, so he tried to correct himself.
Oh no! Like he's so scared of him. There you go. Honestly, that's the reason why he fucking imploded. He was scared of him. He was scared of him. He's so fucking scared. If he wasn't scared at the beginning, he was certainly terrified by the fucking end. These people can't do anything to you, Ricky. Now I don't know what's gonna happen now. I honestly don't know what happens from this. Does anything happen from this? Is there any reaction? Meta PC get involved? Anything? What do you think?
I don't know. I think Ricky goes his own way, stays away from Keffels. I don't know what Quartering's gonna say. I don't know what Quartering's gonna do.
He's gonna say a lot. We know that.
Yeah. I don't know. Like Quartering's a grifter. Like him misgendering Keffels, that's money in his pocket at this point.
He's gonna just do it.
Yeah. Like so, that's what he does. I don't know. So I think with Ricky. I think this is just what he wanted. He wanted to have a conversation. He wanted to have something calm and be it productive. And he's not a big debate guy. He's not big at standing. I'm not gonna say he's not big at standing up for himself, but I don't think he saw it at this point to do it. I think he felt comfortable enough to just be like, yeah, all right, you're right. And I think that kind of hurts him, but I don't think it's gonna hurt anything.
No,
I don't think it's gonna hurt him in the long run.
Not in the long run. I'm gonna John, quick thoughts. Then I'm gonna give a quick anecdote on something real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm pretty much of the same mindset because I think Ricky just because anytime he gets into a drama or situation, his main goal is just to goof on everyone. And then I think Keffels was trying to take it to a place too far. A lot more people got involved than Ricky probably thought would. And now he has to do something that he never really did before and have to actually have a conversation with this person just to get the drama to stop.
See, Ricky once I used to try to get Ricky on the show before Ricky even popped, before he was big, and Ricky always told me no. Even when I was doing the interviews, even when I did Keemstar, I would still get the no. And the reason that he would always give me was I stopped asking at some point. It had been a long time since I even asked. He might have it completely. He might be okay with it now, as far as I know. But back then, his answer was always the same. I'm not good at live streams. I wouldn't be good in that environment. That's not my environment. And I always thought that was weak. I never liked it. I've said that before. I didn't like that answer. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, we're just going to talk. I'm not going to hold your feet to any fire or anything like that. I now understand it. I get it now. I didn't then. I should have got it, but I get it. He's not good live, especially when confronted. He's too nice, and he'll fucking roll over, just like his body's intended to do. Poor guy. Rivy, you have anything on this? We're going to get out of here. We've been live for 2 fucking hours. And we're going to watch burgers of Bob's in the fucking Discord after this, so make it quick.
I have several friends that are from Canada. They're all like this. They're overly polite. And if you really kind of push them, they'll just kind of go soft belly up. And I think that's what happened with Ricky here. Because bottom down, the bottom line is he doesn't want to necessarily offend anybody. He just wants to laugh on them, right? So
yeah, but see, here's the difference between comedians and people who just want to tell jokes, I guess. Comedians, at least ones that do this for their entire life, they understand that you can't control that. You can't control it. Just like a writer knows when they write something, they can't control what the fucking reader of that decides to see in that character, what traits they find magnanimous, what traits they find terrible. That's up to them to decide after the information you've given them. Just like a joke. We can fucking have all the intentions of a joke that we want. Most of the time we don't. We just tell our fucking joke. At least that's what always the defense is. We're just telling jokes, right? Well, if that's the fucking case, we can never fucking be upset over whatever the interaction is with that joke after the fact. We gave it to you. We gave it to all of you, and you have to adhere to that as a comedian, because when you try to control it, that's when you fail, because you have to do this. You have to go on these fucking shows, and you have to play these fucking games with these fucking types of people, and then you start tattling on yourself, because that's not what you should be doing as a comedian. You should just be telling your jokes. If you want to philosophize, go get yourself a fucking HBO special. But until then, fucking tell your jokes and move the fuck on, because if not, you're not going to win this fight. Just not.
I don't argue. Your points are spot on. But what I would ask you is do you or does Ricky consider himself a comedian?
Well, Ricky says he wants to go tell his jokes. He wants to go do his shtick. I think he think he does. I personally think he does. I mean, I don't know. He's at least a professional comedian by whether or not by his own word. By definition, he is paid money to tell jokes and write skits. That dude is a professional joke writer, comedian of some kind. That's what he's doing. He is creating comedic content, or everything he said is to be taken seriously as his real thoughts.
Well, I don't disagree that he does do little shticks here and there, but I think if you contrast him against somebody like, say, Young Crip. Now, Young Crip would have been putting this.
That's different types of comedy, but it's still comedy. He's a comedy writer.
Yeah.
And he performs that comedy.
Yes. Live. So I don't know.
I didn't say stand-up. I never said stand-up, Rivy.
Well, neither one of them can stand up. So
yeah, that's a, neither can Matt. See, that joke was, Rivy, you're the fucking worst. See, maybe you're not cut out for this either. I'm gonna get your ass too.
No,
let me mince up Dave's point. Even though Dave's point was fucking perfect, let me mince it up a little bit. I'm gonna fucking drive to your house one day.
I wished you would. I'd fix you some biscuits and gravy.
And I would eat them up, and I would thank you and your wife for a fantastic visit, and I would go home appreciative.
Yeah, I hate this. I hate this for Ricky because
you love Ricky. I know you do.
I love Ricky, and when all this, the heart of this, what we have to remember is he came into the defense of PC, Meta PC. It was not Jeremy.
No, he even says it himself, and that's where his mistake was.
Yeah. So anyway, and by the way, fuck Keffels. I think she's a fucking grifting cunt.
Thank you for that. All right, we got one more video.
By the way, well, it's not a video. I'm just giving an update. Nick and Mr. Girl are having a conversation right now as we speak.
Oh, are they? That's what we got on the screen. Go, Nick, go! Yeah. Let's hit that like button over on Nick. We can't give him a proper. Well, I guess you can do
you just hit the like button on Mr. Girl, but okay.
Oh no! I took it back.
Look at Nick's face. It's the 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, look at him. I was liking for Nick. Don't like that.
Nick looks a little slim here.
He does look like he's slimming down a little bit. He also looks like he wants to commit some murder.
Yeah.
He does look like his chin has gotten smaller.
Well, maybe it's a good angle, or I don't know.
Could be a good angle. It could be. All right, well, don't go watch Mr. Girl, but certainly catch the fucking highlights of Nick hopefully being awesome on Mr. Girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. I see Beaver's in open live show. Let's talk to him real quick. We're going to say hi to Beavers. Beavers, how you doing? Your final caller of the night. What do you got?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I can. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm pretty good, and you?
It's good. Very good. Very good here in Soviet Russia. What do you have for us on this day?
I just wanted to say, I think what Riveter was trying to get at, right, is Ricky is a professional comedian in the sense that he gets paid to do it, right? So it's his profession.
Yep.
Right? But he's not really a... I think of Ricky after hearing him speak and get kind of trampled on by those people. I think Ricky's just a funny guy. He's not a comedian in the sense that he's there to defend...
Well, he works as one, whether he wants to adhere to anything else or not. He works as a professional comedian. I mean, if you don't want to do that, you know what I mean? And he is working. He's making money to write comedy.
No, I get that. I just think he's a ridiculously, effortlessly funny guy. Sure. I don't think he has to, sit there with a pen and paper and just... I think he just has brilliant
I agree with
ideas.
that. Yeah, no, I agree with that. No, and you don't have to sit there with a pen and paper to be a comedian. I think there's many different levels to that very fucking ambiguous word, I guess. It's but I think just for the smartness of the conversation and Ricky's sake, you got to treat it that way, because if not, you're giving them what they want, because now you're friends with the guy. Now you may talk to him about his ideology. You may not. Well, what does that mean? Now you have to question, does Ricky care about the ideology? You know what I mean? It's like you're just throwing so much fuel onto that fire instead of just simply he says it. I want to go tell my jokes. I just want to go tell my jokes. I just want to go do my shit. I just want to do my things. I just want to go do my things. Well, then go do your things. Stop talking to these people. Go do the job that I think that you're being paid to do. Go do that job, because that's where you're supposed to be. So that's really the point I was trying to make. This is not his realm. Not his realm.
100%. 100%.
How you doing there, Beavers? It's good to have you. First time, but I know first time, short time. You haven't been watching long, have you?
No. I watched you way back in the day, and then I got banned.
I banned you?
No, you didn't ban me. You unbanned me, actually, at the request of Tommy C.
Did I really? I'm a nice guy.
Beavers has been around Shot from the Point for a long time.
Really?
I
probably have had some interactions with you. Well, regardless, it's good to have you in the copious kingdom, sir.
The last thing I wanted to say, right, is if I was Ricky, right, and I was in his position, I would have just gone on there and been like, fuck you, bitch. I'm going to associate with whoever I want to, right? And my body dysmorphia is real. Build a bridge and get over it, and then I would have hung up.
And then he would have promptly lost his sponsorship to MetaPC. They would have yanked his sponsorship before that stream was over.
That's the thing with Review Tech, man. He's always like, "Oh, I made mistakes and vote." Like, yeah, dude, you were fucking on video saying slurs and all this shit, like.
You're right.
And now all of a sudden you want to be a fucking like, Mr. Do-Gooder for the left? I don't know. I don't get it.
He used to associate with Ethan Ralph.
So why would anybody, if this dude is just a serial self-apologist, why would anybody who's done anything wrong think that they can go to his show in good faith? They know what he's going to say already. They know his stance. He's wrong and you're wrong. That's how it is.
He's a Spurg. He's a Spurg. He's a Spurg with a bunch of subscribers. Like, this dude literally panicked because he got a strike, a warning, community warning guideline from the Quantum TV shit. And he's like, "Oh, I got to start streaming. I'm not going to be able to make any more videos, guys. I just got to keep streaming on my other channel. Follow my other channel. I'm not going to be doing." And then, like, the next day, he's like, "Oh yeah, I think I overdid it a bit. Yeah, videos coming soon." Like, it's just, he's ridiculous.
Oh shit. Alrighty, we got anything else, boys? I'm ready to get out. I want to go watch Bobby Burgers.
That's it.
Did 2 hours, man. It was a fucking hell of a show tonight. We had a lot to get to, and I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. Sometimes we take that little float down the lazy river, but we always get to where we want to go at the end of the day. Riveter, real quick plug. Go get out of here. Tell the kids where they can find you. Go.
Sundays on the Clear as Mud podcast, a podcast with the worst possible name you could ever name one.
Yeah, at least I didn't have to say it this time. Thank you, Riveter. Matt Pitt, I'm going to go to you. Beavers first. Beavers first.
Beavers, I'd like to plug the Now Recording podcast. Please go watch. We have an episode that did terribly because of Matt.
It wasn't because of me. There's a fucking glitch on YouTube. All right.
Are you sure it wasn't because of you?
All right. Tommy said he wanted to do a late Shot from the Point.
Right.
So we usually release our videos after Shot from the Point.
Right.
So I was like, all right, Toxic, he wants to do it late, so maybe we should go early, 1 p.m. And he was like, okay. Tommy changes his mind after we release the video, and we go regular time. And so I don't know. I don't know if that was the case. It probably was. But there was a lot of cut things,
On a Friday, Matt? 1 p.m. on a Friday?
It wasn't
you
like
literally
that big of a
killed
subject.
us.
It wasn't a big of a. It's over 200 views now. I don't want to hear anything. It wasn't that big of a subject. Nobody crazy on a thumbnail. Like, it wasn't going to get crazy views or anything. So I don't want to.
Fucking Dave knows. He's laughing because he knows. He knows.
I just love that Matt's. It probably wasn't going to get any views anyway, guys. Yeah. I don't know why everyone's so mad. Well, there's no way of knowing. Why don't you guys throw that link into the chat right now, even though it's the end of the show? At least maybe you'll get a couple pity likes out of it. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Let's get these men some fucking pity likes. I love them. They're fucking hilarious. Pity likes for funny people. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Matt, you tell them. Tell them.
Yeah. Now recording Toxic Piplup's channel. I'm going to put the in the link to also check out Shot from the Point every Monday,
everywhere.
Tuesday. Yeah. Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, right? Yeah.
Sunday.
3 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. maybe on Sundays. So
You're on every show. You're like on everybody's show right now. You're like
Yeah,
in
it's
every
pretty
clip
crazy.
that we highlight. You're in them. You're on Xylee's channel now. You're everywhere.
Yeah, I really enjoyed being on Xylee's channel. I think Xylee's really funny.
She's so fun. Yeah,
She won me when I called her an old bitch, and she was like, "Yeah, you right." She won me over like 100%. Like I was cool with her before that, but 100% cool with her now.
I'll tell you,
Like,
we've got a cool little group forming here, man. It's just
Yeah.
people who just really aren't giving a fuck, and even the ones they do is like Tipster. But it's hilarious and is giving a fuck. It's great when he tries not to give a fuck. It's hysterical. Fucking Xylee. Xylee probably gives the least amount of fucks, and that's kind of scary. We got Willie, we got you, we got Nerdy John, even though I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, but I'm really enjoying all the insanity that we have, and it's the people. I'm enjoying the community right now because we got some real interesting ass people that I relate to. I can relate to old ass Xylee. I can relate to this shit. I love it. I have the same problems: hemorrhoids, high blood pressure, and fucking goddamn the changing world. I understand Xylee, like Peepaw over there as well. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you so much. Real Talk, take us home because it's time to get the fudge out of here because I want to go watch Bob's Burgers with my friends. Come on over into the Discord. We're going to go into live movie watching. Make sure you mute yourself upon entering or I will do it for you. We don't talk in the movie watching. We watch movies in the movie watching. So come on in and have some fun with us, and we're going to watch some good shit. Thank you very much for another fan-fucking-tastic episode of the Mush Puff Club Dead on Dave Live or whatever other stupid name that I call this thing on this beautiful Tuesday. We'll see you a little bit later. Keep it copious, and we out. Good night.
This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real, she think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm a King Elijah Wan. Yeah,
Real talk, baby.
I'm real talk. Hip hop,
baby.
I'm real talk,
baby.
Good one, Jay. Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
We always dig. Keep it copious, and if you don't have talent, have talented friends.